Hello, everybody, and welcome to Boston Blue Beat. We are here with one of our regular weeklies here. I'm Torito, and I am here with Chaotic.
Well, he
Chaotic,
already said my name, so I don't gotta introduce myself. I'll
you
let him
still
do
have
it.
to introduce yourself. That's how these things work.
Well, I mean, they're smart enough to know who I am, considering you already said who I am.
Yeah, but like sometimes people don't know.
Well, guys, in case you managed to not hear Toledo, or think he's a big poopy head liar, which between me and you, I'm Chaotic Games.
Are you just gonna open the stream with slandering me?
It's not slander if it's true. Either which
That's
way.
still just
Great.
slander.
Now you're talking over me, guys. We have a dynamic to follow, Toledo.
Now you're
We have a
trying to
dynamic to
just
follow,
like
buddy. So
transition away from the conflict, but
because
we're
we're supposed to be
here in.
talking about the bracket, other events, and BlazBlue in general, not about you and me. Okay, we can
I
save
mean, we
that
can
for
talk
the
about
BBCF.
that. I
Yes,
mean, look.
let's do that.
Oh my God, fine. Okay, Slashback just got announced. There's going to be BlazBlue in California. That should be exciting. That's an exciting thing coming up next year.
Yes.
Is that all? Is all you have to offer?
No. I mean, we have a bracket tonight actually. So if you guys don't want to wait for Slashback, tune in right now for our 19th entry of Boston Blue Beat online for BlazBlue Central Fiction.
It's like the 19th of the season. I forget. I think like the number of total Boston Blue Beat onlines at this point is like really, really big. I genuinely can't remember at this point.
Take a guess.
It's probably like oh, 100 something at this point.
No, that's wrong. Numbers don't go that high. Try again.
How? What is the highest number you know?
What number is this weekly?
We only have the finest on here, folks. You know how these things go.
Answer the question at least.
I'm not gonna answer the question.
Why not? You asked, I should respond, and then we go from there.
Then we go from there.
Yeah,
Look, I don't know, man. You just said the number.
and
A number.
it was 19, which means
So you remember.
the highest number I know is 7.
So you remember.
Yes,
So why did you feign ignorance?
I wanted you to say it.
Why?
I like your voice.
That's. I appreciate that.
Gross. Either which way, tonight,
How?
guys, we
Oh my
have
god.
a smorgasbord, Toledo's favorite word,
Smorgasbord. There's no
of
schma in smorgasbord.
there's gonna be a schmo if you keep it off.
What does that even mean?
You think I know?
Don't answer the question. I don't want to know the answer.
There's gonna be a mollywop tonight.
What?
A BlazBlue player. We got our
You did
classic
not sleep
entrants such as
enough.
Ryuka Sim, Jahvahn, Garanex, Fuzz, Free Game, Don. You guys know him. You guys love him. And then we have a bunch of new heads. Toledo. Any guys you see here that you don't recognize?
Well, we got two on the screen right here. This is going to be Esero and Hollow. So this will be Izanami and Arakune. We have not seen an Izanami in like ages, honestly. Well, in this bracket, anywho.
Last time I saw an Izanami, I was getting knocked down by her. Ha-cha-cha.
What was the cha for?
Because it was a joke.
I know. Never mind. Anyway, we're going high. We're going low. There's a lot of mix-ups on the screen here at the moment. A couple of dropped Oki situations here. All it takes for Arakune truly is one, but despite the scramble situations, it looks like Izanami is primed to take this round with a perfect, in fact.
Oh, yeah. Easy peasy, and the lemons might even be squeezy. You like that? Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I do.
Yeah, we have fun around here, Boston.
We do have fun around here, but that was crazy. Oh my
All right,
goodness.
both characters playing out the neutral, and then you get 2148 in the gut. It happens to the best of us. I mean, it happened to me yesterday morning on the way to work.
Oh, that
Yesterday
sucks.
morning on the way to work. I don't work on Sundays.
Oh, we might actually have a desync here in this moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
based on the
hate to
movement
see
here.
this kind of thing happen.
What?
Desyncs.
Oh, I was gonna say two set playing characters, but that's fair.
You hate to see that too sometimes, but I mean,
Sometimes watching set play characters is like watching people's hate manifest and just cycle and regurgitate.
yeah, I get it. Have the same feeling when I watch other fighting games.
Do you? What about KOF?
That's a whole different ballpark of agony, buddy.
I'm not gonna lie, having learned more KOF, as of kind of like the tail end of this year, it certainly is like that.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a SNK game. SNK games are very aggressive and scrambly. So I mean, it is definitely its own smorgasbord.
Can't just
It's
keep
it's
saying.
the word I autopilot to, but I can't think of other words. I
You
apologize.
haven't said smorgasbord in weeks.
I said smorgasbord. I don't autopilot words usually.
You. J-
Sometimes I actively think of a word and I can't think of anything, and I say I don't know. But when I need a word on the fly and I can't think of a word, I just say smorgasbord.
I see.
Yeah, like the drink.
Like the drink?
Yeah, high C. Ha-cha-cha.
You can't just say hi. Why are you saying ha cha cha now suddenly?
It's funny. we haven't commentated together in a while.
It's been a grip, actually. How long has it been?
Ooh, definitely. I think the last time we commentated together was before Taku.
Oh, that is true. Oh my god.
But it looks like we're back off the desync train. We're finally looking at some actual players play actual players. And then I see a clash like that happen, and suddenly I want to go watch something else.
Suddenly, the definition of BlazBlue has shifted.
Yeah, and not in my favor. I'll tell you that much. Here comes the ribcage. Here comes the orchid. I predict no orchid, but now you gotta block a bunch of mids, and then you get opened up high. Command
That's
grab.
how
I
these
predict.
things go. Oh, I'm not too sure. Oh, 6B. All right, that should be a dead character on
Oh
the
yeah,
screen.
for sure. Can't really exploit the danger time Ceros put themselves in danger time.
Yeah. Let's see. Going into the next round start here. Really, this like set so far has been defined by Cero managing to get a lot of hits in these situations, but it looks like Hollow really hasn't been able to find like their rhythm at the moment.
Yeah, not at all. And it's kind of unfortunate with the previous match desyncing. I'm not sure if it was a completed match on their end or not. It doesn't look like it considering the scoreboard. So, I mean, maybe Hollow plays completely different when they finally get the hit and get going. And then, as I say that, you get a hit, and then suddenly you are put on the back foot.
Well, the big thing that we had was they got the hit initially, and then they tried to go for like a burst bait. However, Overdrive is going to spawn the bugs immediately, and that will get rid of the ribcage because of the chip.
Fun fact, so long as Izanami is in an action while the ribcage is up, if it runs out, it will still stay on until that action.
Oh my god, yeah, it has to. She has to finish an animation.
Yes.
That is wild. Like, I kind of understand why it's the way it is, but damn, you know?
Yeah. Me personally, I would just, remove it.
Entirely?
Yeah, if I was fighting Izanami and she was doing ribcage post animation, I would just take it off. Stop
You
that.
just rip off the rib cage?
Yeah.
I see.
I would say, hey, throw me a bone, and then I'd steal her ribcage.
What?
Cha-cha-cha. There's the command
That
grab.
is
Oh,
insane.
nah. And it's finally shown. And why is it that Izanami command grab just has a 100% success ratio? Except for when she doesn't want it to come out, because it comes out and then it whiffs. Because Izanami.
Because Izanami already has like a ton of really strong offensive tools, and then you don't really need to layer in the command grab, so
Yeah.
when you do, it's like almost always gonna work. Then you pop bits afterward. Oh, dead by the way. Then you pop bits afterwards in order to continue the combo or to make yourself safer.
Yeah. Me personally, I think characters with command grabs are oftentimes reflective of a player's inability to open people up with regular mids and stagger pressure. And the command
Oh,
grabs
that's a
are there
really
for fail-safe.
interesting and awfully specific details there.
Awfully
Yeah.
specific. It's just
Is there anything that's detailed that in particular there?
Well, no, I mean, I think a command grab is kind of a failsafe for when you can't really put confidence in opening someone up with regular stagger pressure or the game's mechanics.
Really?
Yeah.
But a command grab is in the game's mechanics.
It's not a bad thing per se, but general game state is kind of just like if you can't use general fundamentals to open someone up, you have that failsafe command grab. It's not reactable. You have to react to the situation at hand.
I feel like this is a dig at me playing Bullet.
I'm not digging at you for playing Bullet. If I dig at you for playing Bullet, I'd say command grabs are often fail safes for people who can't open people up with mids or game mechanics. And are also named Toledo. See how I added that last part to specify you?
Yes, I did hear it very distinctly. Thank you.
I could-
I'm not thanking you. No, fuck you.
Well, also the entire time I was talking about Toledo. No, command grabs are very strong in if you know how to
Layer them in.
yeah, layer them and condition. I've been particular to the term leveraging as of
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down on that end. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've it's actually really funny that you bring that up.
Well, leveraging
So-
and words.
No, command grabs in the discussion of fundamental pressure.
Oh.
I'll table that for now.
Speaking
We'll
of,
see if
we have
Akka
Tsubaki.
ends up using a bunch of like Tsubaki command grab. We can kind of get into it there, but
Oh yeah, for
till
sure.
then, for the time being,
Yeah, Tsubaki
both
really
players.
style. I feel like this is a matchup that can definitely be okay.
I'm honestly surprised
at
that Ryuk-
projectile, and I'm kind of like mad now.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised Rikusim opted to crawl, like, because Akka already showed like twice in a row that they were
Yeah.
willing to just
I'm
charge
gonna-
up
yeah,
stocks
they're
for
fine.
it. So now they already have 3 stocks here. The OD's gonna get them all the way up to 5, but looks like they're not gonna get a chance to spend any of that money so far. Rikusim getting the first big hit, at least of the round.
All right,
Ooh, I
I
think-
convert off of it though.
Yeah, I think they dropped the follow-up after the projectile, or just didn't believe in it quite yet.
Ryukusum going for early CA. Oh my god, you got air thrown. Jesus.
That was a
Ryukusum-
really like weird air throw too. Like they double neutral jumped, and Rikusim like just managed to fall in their clutches. Backdash trying to stay in position to catch the roll.
Me
6
when I
A Mugen
die,
should lead to
never
death,
mind.
and we drop. Plus frames on the 2-2D.
Me, I would command grab here.
Honestly, real.
Well, we do it for different reasons.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like the response of like JBB right there from Akka.
Yeah, set out a hitbox to kind of just oppress the mid range, or rather the top Tao flinging herself at
Yeah.
Tsubaki.
Because, the age-old saying, right? Like, Tao's movement is very good in the sense that she's able to, like, get to different places on the screen very quickly. But the problem
Yeah.
is that she's literally throwing herself at you.
Yeah. And just did not. I'm not sure.
I'm surprised
That-
Rikusim didn't
yeah.
opt for the fast EA there, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Tsubaki would have probably recovered too slow to block after a regular 5B. And one of the big things about characters with whiff cancelable normals is that on RPS situations of OD like that, they can leverage the follow-up to force out an EA and reduce your reward. But Tsubaki was going to die regardless, so,
If I were to make a fighting game, I would give a character with cancelable moment.
disgusting.
Why?
I
Leave her alone.
I hate eating whiff cancelable normals. They make me so salty.
You play Bullet. You signed up for this yourself.
What? No, this is playing any character in the game with whiff cancelable
I
normals.
just
What are you
love
talking
the
about?
Bullet.
Actually, people that play characters with whiff cancelable normals really don't know how to space themselves properly, so they have to smash the follow-up in order to, like, maintain their pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, they're named Chaotic.
What character do I play with cancelable normal besides
Asriel.
Like, name one.
5BB?
Yeah, that's it. That's the only one. That is
So
the
you have
only
one, then.
Why am I doing that in neutral though?
So your character has the tool. does
I
it
have a
not?
5C. That's not whiff cancelable, and it's
Honestly,
better than
I'm
half of your
shocked
character's entire kit.
I'm shocked that you are reacting this heavily to a very calm statement by me.
Because you're just wrong.
I
You're
think
just
you should
wrong.
just- I think
there's
you should
being,
just relax a
there-
little bit,
Like
you know
there's
what I'm saying?
wrong.
Like,
There's wrong for lying.
I think
I fully support,
think
and
that
there's
we
wrong
need to
for
have
being
a
wrong.
calm discussion here, and I don't know if we're fostering that kind of.
I'm gonna
kind of
calmly
behavior.
discuss your hospital bill. How's that?
You don't need to know about my hospital bill. We'll make sure
Oh,
to
I do.
itemize those, by the way.
You should.
JBB
But we're
ends
not
up
here for
whiffing in this situation.
financial advice. We're here for BlazBlue.
here at BostonBlueBeat, we get financial advice.
Bam.
Don't say
What's
thank
the
you,
mix?
man.
What's the mix?
You're gonna say thank you. Oh,
Backdash
backdash in
away.
response to the JC. I'm surprised Akka didn't opt for JCC, or maybe they wanted to JC charge triple overhead. Whoa!
Wake up,
My God.
bro.
And that is an Astral in our second match already.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the Oki situation after dive and what could have been done, or rather the mindset behind it. But then I saw a wake up air throw, and I mean, I'm missing a wall in my house now.
There's a there's a lot we can say, but does it work? Should we
Was
say
the
it?
best of times.
It was the worst of times. I like how this is now forcing Ryukusum to go Hakumen. He's been going Taokaka in pools, or not really like pools. They're not like, you know, we're not getting like 80 people here, but in like up to top 8, he's been going Tau Kaka, and then once he gets to like loser's side or like far enough in losers or winners, he just goes to Hakumen. So I find it amusing that he is now going Hakumen.
Playtime has ended. That's a Magneto reference.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I don't think Rikusen talks like that.
Hope not.
I actually haven't talked to him in person ever.
I think I did once, but that was years ago. I don't remember.
Yeah, because he was at Taku last year. I just didn't end up chatting with him. Yeah, he was.
Oh.
Yeah, he had the what's it called? What's the dude's name from Demon Slayer?
There's a lot.
What the outfit that Giyu and what's his face? The main character wear. Tanjiro, yeah, he had like the coloring for like his mask or whatever. And he was
So he had a Tengu mask? Not a Tengu mask specifically.
He had like the scarf, or he had like a mask with the colors of their cloak that they wear.
They
like
wear
the green and like black.
A high.
Look at you knowing words.
Yeah, it's kind of like a happy for some reason, but that's by the point.
Leverage. Ooh.
All right, what?
I'm talking about knowing words. I don't know about this person against Hakumen who can just cut the projectiles.
There's no escaping, Banana.
What is that from?
Prepare to die.
See, I thought you were gonna say, "There's no way out of this one."
There's no way out of this one.
You're done. Hold on, 6B. Wow, good block. Oh,
amazing block on the 6B. You know, honestly, I understand the immediate decision not to press. Because usually when Hakumens see a mix get blocked, their first directive is just counter.
Yeah, it's important to check for the layering situation on that.
The leverage.
Oh my goodness! Please check the continuous
Thank God.
ones.
You still got to do 10 push-ups though.
Yeah, that's a couple of push-ups there.
15 more than the average BlazBlue player is capable of.
How do you do a negative push-up?
Do you want to go into this?
No. All right, J2C ends up connecting here, and we are now 1-1 in the set. Man, this is interesting to me. I actually don't think we've seen Akka pull up for BostonBlueBeat in a little while, so I'm kind of interested to see what's going on here.
Akka's more of the shiny appearance, you know, not here too often.
Oh, I thought you meant literally shiny instead of Pokemon.
Yeah, you play Showdown. You just got that first shot.
I suppose so.
I'd be a rat when I play Showdown.
You keep saying this and then not pulling up. So
yeah, I have commissions to finish, so.
Oh.
Okay, buddy.
I thought you were going to say I have commitment issues, but you do have a more important thing going on.
I also have commitment issues.
Oh, damn.
Not like how Ryuga-san committed that 6C.
You don't do the drum roll for yourself. That just makes it infinitely worse. I need you to understand this.
I'm sorry, sir. Won't happen again.
Don't call me sir.
Sorry, boss.
Don't call me. You know that was like the gimmick on Ramala's stream today?
It was?
Yes, I don't know. It's like really odd like that you said that, but like I popped open the stream. She's playing The Witness. You can imagine how that was going. And then like she's just talking about like, chat, you guys are unionizing, don't unionize. And I was like, what? I got a headache 5 minutes into that stream. It was bad.
All right, DP's directly out of blocks. Chicken dude.
I have never seen that confirmed ever. That is really cool.
What? That was awesome. She's voiced by Asami Imai, by the way, so I have to look her up.
Who does Asami Imai?
Vera other Rambo.
Oh.
You may not believe this. She also voices Izuyoi.
I didn't actually realize that. That's crazy.
Are you joking? Please tell me you're joking.
Yes, I'm joking.
Okay,
Jesus, sorry. I stuck to the bit a little too well.
All right. 5 points for Toledo. Charging from this range is definitely curious.
Yeah.
I thought that was bananas, and then she floated, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. Because the Mugen right there is like, okay, I guess you want to kind of start your turn very quickly, but sending out the projectile immediately in front of Hakumen in neutral is not ideal. Yeah. There's a lot of, especially when you're in neutral, just because he can simply check with like a J2C very simply and just cut the projectile. That's what I was expecting to see on like Banana's interactions, but Rikusen just kind of flew into the air.
One of like 3 cases where Bananas isn't really super strong in the matchup.
Speaking of which, yeah, there it is right there. It really does feel like that was a good 3C. That's actually really good.
Bro has been playing Street Fighter. That looked like a drive rush normal.
That's really good at true. That's really, really good realization of like the whiff recovery on 6C. A lot of times people will kind of act like deers in headlights towards it, so it's really important to make sure that you're punishing that properly. Oh, that was actually kind of sick with the cross under 2B.
That was cute. I'll give you that. Good anti-air.
Alright, should be able to kill off of this D-dive into 6C super. Oh, it doesn't even need that. You can't just add sound effects. We're not Yipes and Lee Chung.
Chris Matrix.
I'm going to hell.
It's okay.
I don't know. I thought it was in with Lee Chung for the Dawson clip.
That was Chris Matrix.
That was Chris Matrix?
I'm pretty sure that was Chris Matrix.
I'm pretty sure that was Lee Chung.
I can look it up right now.
Yeah, look it up right now. Hold on a second. I got the match. Don't worry. Whoa! Okay, resetting is 6A from this situation here.
You know, Ryukasim
does have overdrive available.
Anything he's saying right now,
but he's
I just hear him talking to just
at about 30% of this situation. Ryukasim opts for the wake up OD, but they still get meated by Akka. Purple thrown in kind, almost twice in a reversal of what Ryukasim was doing earlier. Now Ryukasim has full meter, but Akka has full overdrive. Ryukasim is not going to be able to get any hits in with active flow currently. That should be ending soon. But overdrive is probably going to come up within the round if Akka stalls. There's 65 seconds left on the clock. Ryukasim could legitimately
there's no reason to go in. No reason to go in.
Ryukasim could legitimately stall out for his OD timer, pop it, and then ask Akka to guess like 3 times. And I don't think Akka actually realizes the great... Wait a minute! OD on the 6B! And Ryukasim falls to Akka.
You know,
in their first set.
There's a lot of missing BlazBlue lore, right? That kind of just gets lost at time. You guys wouldn't know. I taught Akka that. Also, it was Lee Chung, but I mean, that was a it was. I looked away.
What happened was,
seconds. Yep, looked away for 30 seconds, came back, and I saw such a life deficit, and Akka played that fine. There was no reason to go in, no reason to risk, because Ryukasim's overdrive was so close to popping off or to coming back that if Akka got hit by something dastardly,
it would have been over.
Devious, yeah, it would have been just there was no.
So I have a slightly different opinion. I think that there was a solid, I think, around 15 seconds or so where I think Akka could have afforded to run a little bit of offense to try to kill Ryukasim or force like a CA out of him before overdrive became online. But once it got to like 90%, that's when I'm like, you just got to play it out.
Yeah,
but that was a... Yeah,
if it was like a burst icon of 6 or 7 with that life deficit, by all means, you can do what you want. You're not really gonna like get yourself killed.
Mind you, it's still dangerous because Hakumen's at full meter. Like that's still a Zantetsu and some change, right? But this is really, that was a very, very good reaction on the 6B. He blocked almost like every single 6B, I think, in that set.
Not all of them. There was a couple. I will not forget the 6B immediate 5D cancel.
That did happen. That did happen.
But yeah, you're definitely correct in the fact that majority of those 6Bs were blocked successfully.
Yeah, that was really impressive by Akka there, and that's probably going to disrupt a lot of this bracket straight up. So I'm very curious to see what happens here. Now we have Free Game No Complain, Canada's finest versus itzmatt, who I actually forget what part of the U.S. that he's from.
Probably somewhere unimportant like Cleveland.
Why is Cleveland unimportant?
How often do you talk about Cleveland?
When LeBron is there.
Not the Azure, bro.
What do you want from me? 6A connects here. Oh, try to go into Kide there. That's not going to combo from 2D Sway Dash.
That distance, you got to do if you're doing Kide, it's 5C. 5C.
It's 5C Sway Dash Kide, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
But yeah, in that situation, he had to do Sway Dash Rekkas, and that's in order to connect further. Now Freegame's going to be able to take their turn. It's Relius in the corner, plenty of Ignis Gauge available, and you can see based on the staggers that Freegame is really just looking to poke and see what Matt is doing. I love the TRM there, thank God. I've been dying to see more Reliuses opt for TRM setups with Ignis, and that's really awesome to see there.
Yeah,
not going to be able to get the full regen combo.
A lot of the defensive players will probably try and throw OS in these small gaps rather than reversal or whatnot. And because Relius, at least layer 2 Relius offense, oh, you almost had something too.
Yeah.
Layer 2 Relius offense often lends itself to setting up for TRM, but you never see them go for it. You know?
Yeah, it's a lot rarer than you would think. As a side note, I think Matt could have done like DP canceling a Smasher maybe to just leave.
DP 60.
DP Clash Cancel Smasher, I would assume that would like get him out of there with the invuln frames. And because like Ignis is already, that was definitely a Sway Dash Kite in that situation. All right, goes for the simpler route immediately afterwards, but still manages to drop. That's actually really tragic.
I hate to see this kind of thing happen. No anti-air on 2 separate occasions, but a drop combo from free game gives Matt another chance to play.
Yeah, a little too high for the Gad Lace in that situation there. We have counter assault 2D. Relius had to block in a whole entire normal just to start his turn. It's such effort displayed here. Tries to go for another TRM in this situation. I really do like TRM attempts from Relius players when Ignis gauge is low because it does lend itself to Ignis getting desummoned a little more safely, where you're at neutral rather than like having to go through the entire recovery of it. 2C doesn't end up connecting because Relius stalls his landing recovery with the, I believe that was summon or desummon in that situation. And now we are in a very awkward position. Yeah.
It really kind of just looks like Matt does not know how to play around Ignis in the neutral. Seeing that there's a lot of hesitance in his movement. He's not really moving around confidently, and he's putting himself in these spots a bit too long for Ignis to kind of slow him down, and then free game just run in with Relius and do
like start his turn or navigate neutral a lot more safely, I would say.
Yeah.
One thing that is really important to understand with regards to Relius, whenever Ignis is out, you're basically playing red light, green light. But when the green light is on, it's time to freaking zoom.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So, and also you do have a lot more influence over the pace of the match if you know how to counterplay against Ignis. Getting your throw text is very important, as it not only do you like end up at neutral against Relius, but Ignis is desummoned, and now you can kind of start engaging or playing around the post throw text situation where maybe you bait out like a 5B and then re-engage. Naoto in particular has pretty good post throw tech tools, I would say, with moves like walk back hide or even walk back enhanced Rekka.
What is this?
This is a weird route, but it's gonna lead to Ignis possibly regenning a bit.
Once again, though, dropping.
Not enough correlation on this. Yeah, not a good enough starter. Okay, burst into Ignis here. That could lead to a checkmate situation. Trying to go for a... I think they're trying to figure out how to sandwich Ignis in a little more consistently. Oh, you pressed a button when Relius had 50 meters, my friend.
Yeah, he wanted DP. He got 5D.
Yeah, I am surprised that he wanted to go for that. He did have a lot of meter to play with if he wanted to go into super, but you're going to play the Clash Cancel game, and that is never fun if you haven't labbed that out for like 20 minutes.
Like 5. I think DP 60 is just DP for now.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. If the DP hits, he can actually just combo it.
Yeah, because I figure it's like DP until like the slow part, and then you leave.
That's it. Like, yeah, he has a lot of options. Not very privileged in this regard. You know who doesn't? Hit B.
Really?
DP just doesn't clash.
That's so weird.
Yeah, because I was talking to a Hibiki player a couple months ago, and they were like, "Hey, what do you do?" Or I don't know how to deal with dual bios. And I'm like, just get out of there. They're like, "What do you mean?"
Just leave.
And I'm like, I showed them the Azrael answer, and they're like, I was like, "Try with Hibiki," and they were like, "It's not working." So I did it with Hibiki, and I'm like, "Why does his DP not clash?" Like it's strike property, it just doesn't clash.
That's super weird. It might be like the startup. I know Hibiki's considered airborne during it. I don't know. There's some weird stuff here. Matt's not going to be able to kill off this situation. Just looking for a delay tech or something from free game.
No,
but
when the 2C
basically jumps and blocks the Smasher.
I'm not really sure if I agree with it.
The Smasher or the...
Smasher.
I don't think the Smasher was super ideal. I think that was a result of Matt's movement getting called out kind of hard by free game, and he really just wanted to start something. That was definitely a missed Voltado input there. I'm telling you right now. That 6D was supposed to be Voltado.
Let's see it. Whoa!
Oh my goodness! Okay, he got out of there.
I never saw 5A into that.
Oh my goodness!
That's new to me.
Okay, that was actually really interesting. Matt still managed to complete the Rekka despite having the added hit stop from like clashing with Ignis in that situation there.
It drops the rest of the route as it were.
Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. You get the hard part and then like 1, 2, 3 just misses. Let's see. Whoa! Immediate match on the 6.
That was a ballsy match.
It was bold, yeah. With Ignis out there, especially when Relius can just call 6D at any time.
Too far for the full combo.
Yeah. Once again, Rekka's through Ignis.
Gaduli.
Alright, I'm surprised. There is a couple of situations where free game is really opting to spend a lot of Ignis. This is going to result in her getting disabled, so she's going to be out for a while. That throw tech is not going to be nearly as good. The wife is still down. JC counter hit stun is so large.
The privilege of JC.
And we did a blue beat combo. Ignis is back on the field, however.
Yeah, a good hit into an immediate overdrive. How do I do it?
All right. You can just do Smasher. You can just do
Smasher.
Smasher. You can just do Smasher.
Just
You can just do
Smasher.
Smasher. Oh my god.
What's wrong with Smasher, man?
I don't know, man.
What's so bad about Smasher? See, now you gotta play this out. You better win.
Now you gotta play Aurelius. And and cut to chat. Clip this and cut to the windscreen. Cut to the windscreen. Cut to the windscreen. Cut to the windscreen.
Smasher. What?
All you had to do was 6A Voltato. Oh my god.
No, I'm still mad at Matt. All he had to do was Smasher.
Well, I'm even angry at free game. That was a free game. Like, what the heck?
My wife, I tell you, doesn't know the first thing about BlazBlue Toledo. I told her I wanted a Smasher, and she was like, "I'm cheating on her."
Wait, that's no. That's not the right one. Told her I wanted to smash her. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish this.
I said I wanted to smash her in a different room. Thought I was on the phone.
Why are you now explaining the context? You just didn't do it You didn't do it properly. You didn't practice.
I don't think you understood it properly. That's your fault.
I did understand it properly. You just didn't set the scene well.
So you're saying my ethos is bad?
That's not your ethos. What?
Pathos?
You're just using like terms for arguments now.
Toledo lasagna. Oh, gets the 2C extension. Very rare.
I'm in hell.
No,
2C doesn't end up connecting against the JA. I'm curious to see if Matt will maybe opt to use Sway a little more often. A very common like panicky Relius option is to just like jump forward with JAs there. In 2C's like air invuln is a little like head invuln is a little slow sometimes, so.
I also feel like Freegame's got a very binary approach to WoW.
Well, that's Sway, but not in the way that I was expecting.
Yeah, a very binary approach to using Ignis on offense.
Oh, talk to us about it. Let's see. Which
there, well, and as of now, I'm seeing a lot more Ignis launches. What are the angles? Like 3D stuff like that. You get Venom, but essentially, I was seeing more of Ignis being tossed out in the forms like 214A, 214Cs, and then 214B sometimes at the mid range and far ranges. When I don't think Free Game did too good of a job of at least establishing the strength in Ignis.
Now we just smash her. Now we just smash her. Now we just.
You could have Reaper there, but you know that's fine too.
Same difference in that situation. Okay, yes, Reaper's more damage.
Well, he could have enhanced it.
Is this what we're doing? Jesus, that JB was so active.
You could dodge better.
Dodge and dodge better. All right. Standard Relius pressure here. One thing that's like really important to note that I would say also about Free Game's offense, there's a lot of situations where he's starting up pressure, but it feels like he's scared to use, like, to de-summon. When Matt hasn't really challenged once Free Game has pushed him at range. That was the first enhanced DP I've seen out of Matt there. Okay.
And it won't be the last.
Well, depending on how this the rest of this round goes, yes.
Well, it is the last.
Well, it's not the last round. It's the last game.
Well, you said it round specifically.
Yeah, but there's still another round to go now. Now that Free Game has won.
Oh,
this round. Yeah. Okay. We're at set point.
Oh, cool, yeah.
5B ends up whiffing. I like the patience from Matt, just kind of investigating where Free Game is going to go next.
Oh,
Deep dash
5B.
up there is really good. 5B is super good, especially on trades. Like, that normal on counter hit is wonderful.
Very unspoken banana.
Yeah, I legitimately treat it like... And the IBB on the 2-2C is really important, actually.
Nasty work.
I was not expecting that to clash.
This is the game y'all play?
This is the game we play.
We as y'all, right?
Jumps the command grab. No, y'all as in us. Alright, that's minus. No RC from Free Game. Wasn't expecting Matt to try to punish.
This isn't death, unfortunately. Overdrive!
Safe jump, however. Alright, just Smasher. Okay, that's fine too.
Just Smasher, man.
You can't be doing this.
What? The super.
Yes, it is. I guess so.
And Matt takes it 2-1 over Free Game. How do you feel, Toledo? I mean, yeesh.
I was expecting Free Game to win after the first round. I'm not gonna lie.
That was not what you had on your bingo chart, was it?
It was not on the bingo chart. No.
It wasn't on my bingo chart either, because I don't have one.
Yeah, I guess that works.
But
Canada has moved forward. in this bracket.
Canada?
Pretty sure free game is Canadian. I said that literally at the start of the set.
But wait, okay, you said Canada has moved forward in the bracket.
Because free game won, so now they've moved forward in the bracket.
Matt won.
Whoops. My brain lapsed. That was bad.
In the words of a certain Kagura player.
I looked at the bracket. I looked at the bracket and saw Matt against Don, and my brain said, free game, yes.
Orbital bombardment upon you.
I don't think I deserve that.
You do.
Wow, that one was bad. That one was bad. Okay, we got another Taukaka, but it is a pure Taukaka main. We're going to have Cryo versus...
What's wrong, Toledo? Say the name.
Octopiss.
Yeah, Toledo on stream.
I'm just going to say Octo.
Shame.
Why would you shame me? This matchup for Taukaka,
looks
probably
like
not
buns.
good. Probably not good. On top of S's ability to like leverage her normals in a lot of neutral situations,
you want like 5D?
Her ability to just click 236 makes things a lot more dangerous.
Oh no!
And
Material Girl.
Yeah, crests in general are such a huge deterrent for Taukaka to maneuver around the screen freely as she wants to do. Even, I don't even know what Crawl like does. You can see there with like interactions where Cryo like sees the crest, notes the timer, and backs off. Good OD punish on the 2D, however.
It's gonna be like what, 40,000k?
No, it's going to be. Oh, actually, that's 3.6.
Okay, I was off by like 30,000k, but that's good.
It happens. Tau managing to get the hit here. This could lead to very disgusting left-right mix with wall cling here.
You will never believe what it
ends up hit stop OSing, I think. Oh my goodness. I really like the way that Cryo is using a lot of his stops on his drives. It makes it so that he kind of ends up same side in many situations. I'm wondering if he's trying to bait out a lot of 6B whiffs in situations like that, where it still leaves Tau high enough in the air where 6B will whiff, and then Cryo is not necessarily going to get a punish, but they get to start their turn.
Alright, air to air aims true, but doesn't get the confirm, sadly, and then that happens.
That was actually a really sick 236B confirm. I've never seen
I'd have made that
before.
2.6k, but yeah, that was pretty impressive. Good block on the 6A.
Mashes on the 236B and pressure. That is a very risky thing to do. Stagger 236As are super potent for S.
Yeah, I noticed from early that Octopiss already gave Cryo a large amount of respect when Cryo started holding down 236X or whatever the charge attack is that Tau has. And that pressure reset that Cryo went for before the counter hit definitely kind of validated that thought I had.
Yeah.
Drops the combo, but doesn't side swap into the corner. Oh
this is gonna be big damage, actually. This is big damage.
Place your guess.
5k. 5k.
You think 5k? I personally think it's gonna be 5,559 damage.
You were too slow. 2 ways to get under the projectile.
No, this is great. Either
that was super smart.
Bursting that late, take it.
Yes, that was really sick from Cryo. Crawl is really good in many situations, but against S in particular, you have to be quite creative about it. So using it to deal with air projectiles is really cool from Cryo. Forcing the burst out of there now changes the early game of this round significantly.
I don't know any big boards, but I do agree with what you said.
Let's see if we see any pressure that could be overdrive. We were talking about a lot of respect that Octo had for Cryo after some of these interactions. Trying to continue pressure after the enhanced projectiles is not going to quite work out for Octo here. However, after the RC on the 2-1-4B, they get their turn started. That's another OD right into DP. We just don't care anymore, huh? 2A punish from Cryo in this situation. They're going to cash out immediately, but still, the life deficit is big, and Octo does have active flow. And the 2A will get it done.
Unfortunate.
SJC is plus more often than you would think, and it is tough to sometimes see when that may be the case, especially when it looks like it's like a rising JC.
S normals do be like that, but it's really just how the air dash it angles itself. You feel?
Yes.
You feel me, Nahaman?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm surprised that Cryo, one thing that I'm kind of surprised by in general with this set is that Cryo hasn't used a lot of 6A. I'm wondering if Octo just feels very comfortable staying on the ground, or what options Cryo can do to force Octo to jump more frequently. Or even just using 6A reactionary in a reaction to 2-1-4B.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, here comes the mix.
Oh my god. Spaced really well in that
wall
situation.
flat on that is insane, by the way.
Yeah, seriously.
This should definitely be death.
Oh, no, it's not death. Unless Cryo pops OD, it's not death.
A Cryo does not have Rage Aggressor. It's death.
You're so lucky Active Flow popped at the last second. That was not going to kill without
I knew it was going to pop.
I believe you.
I'm lying. Alright, round 2.
How could you betray my trust in this way? Cryo, you are a masher, and I love you for it. My god, what?
Alright, commentator bias aside, this is going to be a good 3.5k, 3.6k, 3.7k, 3.8k.
It's going to be about 4k.
3.8k.
That's about 4k.
Give it time.
What
a JD. A JD.
You can't just be amusing yourself like this.
Why not? When I'm happy, everyone's happy.
Oh my goodness.
Alright,
RC into the low. Good block from Octo there.
And very safe pressure ender, and a backward 6-6A.
Yeah, we're starting to see a few more of them come out from Cryo, and more jumps, respectively from
Look at
Octo
this
in
movement.
situation.
Bro thinks he's Magneto.
Seriously. Could you imagine if could you imagine if Tao just naturally had a tri-dash without spending air actions?
I'd personally find your house.
My house? Why mine? Oh. What? The pillow was still active?
Who the fuck? You got knocked out by a pillow?
What?
Can't even lie. Have you been in a fierce pillow fight?
Oh, it's been ages. I'm not gonna lie. Pillow fights go crazy though.
They do. Toledo, you're going to TNS, right?
Perhaps.
Oh, you know what we gotta do, right?
I do not want to have a brain injury.
It's a pillow fight.
Dog, pillow fights are just headshots only, dude.
Yeah, but with pillows and rocks.
And OD RPS. Oh my goodness.
Cryo
Cryo just kind of whiffing the 5B and doing nothing. 5B recovers really, really fast for Tao. It's like most characters 5A, so she can still kind of just keep her turn or just back off if someone procs OD on it.
Bam, bam, bam. Oh, drops the 6A. Unforked.
Cross under air. Cross up ends up catching Cryo. You saw the walk forward animation
nice
there
side
for a brief
swap.
moment.
And nice blue beat too. You rarely see those.
Yeah, I think it's really good of Octo to just maintain setting up crests on the blue beat
100%.
situations there. Yeah, you want to just keep your advantageous state and just leave the hitbox.
Look at that movement. Oh my god.
That's a big overdrive.
Out of a bullet player.
What? I'm going to. Wow, insane how you just slipped that in there. Cryo's nearly got it here. Not quite enough damage. No.
I would for sure just throw. I would throw.
Oh, trick
throw.
edge.
Place your bets. What's gonna kill?
It's gonna be a 2A. It's gonna be a 2A.
Okay, cross confirm.
Cryo could very much so die after this interaction, however.
100%. It's gonna be
Next
instant
kills.
Just
Go forward. No. Oh my god. How are they still alive? No reversal super from Cryo. CA's instead. 40 seconds left on the clock.
Move around projectiles. And then that.
Oh! He committed to JC. Why did JC come out?
Palamedes.
What?
The super's Palamedes.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know why Cryo got JC there.
I don't have an answer, honestly. I was expecting drive movement.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he tried to do a drive stop, but drive didn't come out due to OD flash.
Why
but
is
that's
everyone's
curious.
overdrive routes better than Azrael's?
I don't know. Get gooder, I guess. Drive ends up connecting with Octo in this situation, scramble situation, but
I did not know that hard knockdown on Gunner.
yeah, I'm surprised. Cryo with the great pickups there. I'm not gonna lie, of all the Tao Kakas, Cryo has probably some of the best routes in the game. You won't see him super often, but let me tell you, our PR friend is quite good. That is an overhead when charged. Octo gets caught by it.
Mine clears, but yeah.
The overhead's 20-something frames.
I'm talking about my Tao combos.
What? I doubt it.
Yes?
Yeah.
Correct. Oh, no.
Oh, we got a
have
desync. Oh, no, not on the last round. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
There is
so
great
the play
pain.
here is honestly... Wait, hang on. I'm going to get her out all day.
What?
Yeah, so the play here right now is honestly just insane. It's at a level so high that I can't really comprehend what's going on. The decision-making and the speed of it, as well as how well it's synergizing with the game's mechanics on a level that's
Oh, my goodness. These trick edges are going super well for Cryo here. They're just managing to navigate
You ever
this.
think about a trick edge sounds like a Devil May Cry move?
Yes, actually. That does sound a lot like that, but that's just because of trick and air trick.
Edge.
What move does Dante have that has edge in it?
I'm so stupid, I almost had stun edge.
I was going to... Oh.
Let me think. No, there should be a move with edge in it. Well, there's force edge.
That's Virgil's move.
Dante has Force Edge in DMC1.
I'll give you that one. All right, we're going to get the results back from the set quite soon, and then we'll see what was going on over there. Either way, very close from both players. That was very awesome to watch.
Yeah, especially that last round. I mean, oh boy.
That. All right, you got me there. Took a second to process. We have fun here.
Do we though?
I think so.
Speaking of fun, Toledo.
Why did you say it like that?
What dynamic do we have on commentary tonight?
Ladies, gents, NBs, any other gender specified here, we do indeed have Q&A tonight. It is Chaotic and Toledo to here.
So, everyone in the chat, if you guys have any questions you want to provide to me and What's-His-Face, ask away as you feel. But for every question you ask, you must donate to the Matcherino. Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. And then ask away, guys. Okay, I lied. You don't have to, but we would really appreciate it if you donate to the Matcherino. It's free of charge, and it adds to the pot for the players, guys.
Damn, I'm actually in awe of that segue. That was really good. Holy crap.
If what?
That was a good segue.
Oh, thanks.
Proud of you, man.
Yeah. Run on me. It's an e-graphic video. Hey, man, did he run on me?
It's been ages since I watched the game. Pain.
Garanex
Anyway.
starts the round off strong with 1.7k.
You can't just say it like that.
What?
You said 4.7?
1.7.
Oh, see, I just
1.7k damage.
bursting early against Izanami. I don't disagree with it, but it's not great because then you get put into a win condition like this.
It is very much I'm not a fan of early bursting. Rarely, if ever, am I. And I would honestly argue that Izanami is a character where early bursting is fine, but you really need to play the...
Oh, sweet child, you tried to counter assault when Izanami had the big bones around her. That's not how that works.
What's the thing about Izanami's throw animation, like during a startup, she gets really close to you?
No.
She put your hands on your chest and like just leans in and really close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I do think about that, I guess.
Making sure you know what I'm referring to. We're not on the same page with it, but yeah. Either which way, you gotta play that next interaction really well if you want to early burst against Izanami.
Especially when you're Hazama, right? Like, your OD is not necessarily going to be used often against her, perhaps. But I would say you kind of have to wait for the chips to go down before, like, a burst makes sense against Izanami. That's how I feel about bursting most set play characters.
I'm yelling timber.
Timber, you better run. Oh my god. That's a lot of offense that's happening here. I don't even know how to describe it. That looked like Garanex was oddly prepared for that strange situation.
It looked like they were trying to play Osu in a fighting league.
I don't even have the words for that.
Clearly not.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Good God. Pat Daddy asks us, when is the next Plus R BBB? It's literally tomorrow at 8 p.m. We will have Plus R tomorrow, so if you guys want to play some gear or watch gear, feel free. We'll be at the same place, same time, just tomorrow.
Yep, Tuesdays instead of Mondays.
Yeah.
The only downside is I'm not there to commentate.
Neither am I.
That's a what?
You want to finish that one?
Let's hit the night.
You can't just keep singing lyrics.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
I don't know any of those lyrics. Who does?
Kesha.
Actually, never mind. Okay, there's.
And here comes here comes the mix-up.
Command grab once again from S0. Forced to burst. I mean,
This
you
is
literally
your last
lose
chance,
the gram
Garanex.
otherwise.
However, will you win? I know what I was thinking air throw too. It's kind of
Full sending it with an air throw is a decision.
It was almost the right one because I thought of it.
Just because you think of it doesn't mean it's right.
It was gonna work. Let's be real.
I mean, unfloating doesn't put you in like recovery to like.
No, but if
not be able to
Garanex
take the-
angled that air throw a bit better, it definitely would have reached. It would have worked.
It would have connected, but that doesn't mean it would have necessarily worked.
It would have reset their positioning.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I feel like Hazama post throw tech against Izanami is not ideal in the air.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because I feel like she would just like either skull or clicks JB or just like backs off and sets bits.
Well, if she says JB, you know, chain, right?
I guess, but then what if she just kind of like blocks and then you get like an air chain on someone and it's maybe not even a sweet spot? I don't know. There's a lot of theory there. This makes me curious.
That's something you can play out. You can play out.
Not me?
Not me, you.
I'm not playing that character.
Good job. You passed the test.
What test?
See whether or not you did playing hard.
What? I played Bullet. You already just make fun of me for that. It doesn't matter who I play at this point.
You were doing so good and then you reminded me of that.
And then I reminded you of who I am?
Yeah.
Don't say yeah. Don't talk like a disappointed dad. What?
I'm talking like a disappointed friend. An acquaintance at this point.
The dissociation. That was regular throw.
Oh.
I don't mean to rip the happiness away from you, but I mean it was kind of funny.
The same difference. A throw is a throw.
Honestly, hold on. That bits into float into 2B connecting was crazy. Whoa. No burst for Garanex. This is not an ideal situation.
Misses, by the way, it's called Thunderbolt Lance.
I do remember that actually, like really specifically.
It's a cool name for a move.
It is, but Izanami spammed it, so I'm like, crap. Like, I got a lab against this. You don't back roll against Fireball.
You got Genki Dama. You almost got... I would let her regular throw hit me.
Why? Don't answer that question.
Okay. Sorry, sir. Sorry,
Back dashes into 2B. If at first it don't succeed, try again.
RC's to extend pressure and then gets regular throw. That's regular throw, by the way. That's what I'm doing. What the?
Relax. We're trying to purple throw in this bracket, and let me tell you, there's been some successes and there's been some failures.
You're gonna get destroyed in 5 seconds.
What? Why do you say it like that?
4, 3. See?
Oh wow, 6A right there.
If you counted down from when I said 5 seconds, that was approximately 5 seconds.
What? Yeah, that's how that works.
Well, yeah, I said you're gonna get destroyed in 5 seconds, and 5 seconds later, you got 6 speed.
Oh, okay. I misheard. I thought I heard something infinitely dumber. I'm not gonna lie.
When do I ever say dumb things? Don't answer that question.
So yeah, I like Sero getting that kill early was really important because that meant that Garanex had no burst or overdrive, more importantly, available in order to turn the tides. We've seen players like Fuzama, for instance, who are very, very good at leveraging Hazama's overdrive in order to out-damage and outpace a lot of opponents, whether it's a closer or whether it's to get a high damaging combo that heals and kind of resets the pace of the match. So, good stuff to Sero for getting the kill there.
Remember, guys, it's still Q&A from now until the end of the bracket.
Yeah, ask us questions. I won't say no holds barred, but I mean, we'll just answer a bunch of very random things. Do you trust people to no holds bar ask questions in the Twitch stream?
No, not in Twitch stream. Anywhere else though, I can handle it, but not on Twitch.
You sure?
Stream. Well, yeah, Toledo. What can they ask me that'll genuinely offend me?
That's not about offense necessarily.
Oh. Be good, kids. Ah, yes, Don has picked up Mu 12 recently.
Oh, yes, he does. I saw Mu, and then my brain, like, what's the right word? I was gonna say like glazed, like my eyes glazed over.
Whoa!
That's not the right term. No. Yo, chill. I'm not being weird. I'm not gonna be weird. I just mean in terms of like my brain like froze and just didn't like process what I actually saw. I thought it was just a different player. But yeah, Don's been playing Mu for a little while there. I think it's been more than a couple of months at this point.
Yeah.
Based on like,
you know, the match count.
Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't know.
Into
5C
record.
Oh, this man's speaking
Here comes
Japanese.
the DP. What the? Wake up, Six!
That was the most nothing has happened. I guess I'll just do it.
Not on stream, chaotic.
Hold it together.
Keep it together, man.
Whoa! Okay, this should be a dead character.
This should be death.
Just Smasher.
Just super.
Smasher.
Just super.
Just
yeah,
Smasher.
Man.
My
Just
God.
Smasher. See, made your wife happy. Oh, mine.
Oh my God.
Is he fighting me, bro?
Wait, what did you say?
You ever see Finding Nemo from the sequels?
Of course. Mine.
Mine. Anyways, wake up DP. I expect the DP back. Just wake up backdash. Okay, cool. I gotta remember this is Don playing. Don isn't really privy to wake up reversals. Much so rather
Don twirls all the time.
What?
Don does like rally spin all the time.
I was gonna do like I meant like wake up like movement option.
I suppose the backdashes are not necessarily expected, but Moo backdash is quite potent. So
Yeah, it's a miracle backdash.
for sure.
This
Should be able to
death.
catch off the
This
slime.
didn't need double
Super. Ooh, this is
Or
okay.
double super.
Wow. I'm surprised that he had enough hits done in order to
Oh
combo
yeah,
there.
it's,
Actually,
it's a super. It's yeah. I can't think
yeah,
of a
but
super
it's
that
normally
did
like 6C, like low hitting 6C. Into
Oh, you meant 6C in the super, not super in the super.
Yeah,
My fault.
like 6C super or like whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yep. Enhanced DP barely catches. Another
from
this is
downtown.
The 15th time I've seen wake up backdash 5. See, I take back what I said about Don not being privy to wake up reversal.
Oh my God, trying to 6C in this situation. So one thing that's actually really interesting about this matchup is that one of Moo's strongest, or rather most consistent Oki options is SOD Oki, which we have not gotten the chance to see. We've seen a few too many drops. But if we get there, we'll talk about it. Nice understanding of the combo structure right there from Matt, opting to finish up with the 5B2C there. Or 5AA2C rather. Ooh, 50-50 there. That's just tough. It's difficult.
And this
There's
is
no...
a really proactive movement from Matt. You know, seeing Mu 12 do lasers and then immediately running in, trying to make the most of the recovery on it. Sadly though, not really altering the punish structure to account for that, because that maybe could have been a throw punish and to barely avoid the laser. You know, back throw into sway, phantom pain, stuff like that.
Yeah. Sway in particular is really interesting in this matchup due to its ability to not entirely nullify, but it can introduce a lot of interesting counterplay to a lot of Moo's set play. So to talk on like that traded? Okay, alright, no, because the laser got hit.
Doesn't get a 2C.
Yeah.
A vast.
And the whiffs on, oh my God. There's a lot of crazy and strange whiffs going on in these situations here. Oh no, going for the DP there. DP. Definitely. I would have just gone for like Kite and just into like the Micro Dash 2C perhaps.
Yeah, you played Naruto, so you know the routes.
I think it would be a little easier there. I don't
know. Actually, enhanced DP or enhanced DP at that distance is really easy to hit.
Oh, okay.
Not that I play Naruto.
You know the character's combo structure really well. You don't need this guy. All right, so this Oki, this Oki right there that we just saw, that actually will lose to Smasher, and it will lose to Sway Dash. It'll lose to like Sway Dash DP. Yes, the SOD Oki there. I'll explain why in a moment here. So the way how the Oki works is that the meaty is the Sword of Doom. That's the big sword slash there. Yeah, and what's supposed to happen is that
that sword doesn't actually hit meaty.
Yeah,
and it's meant to
catches your
no tech. Yeah.
So it catches your no tech, and then the shot there is to like catch you for like meaty situations to force you to block. But due to the recovery of it and the lengthy projectile invulnerability of Smasher, Naoto can literally just like blow through it. And it's very easy to tell when a Mu is opting for the Oki because it's a very particular setup.
Yeah, easy.
Where you're looking at SOD, 2D into SOD again. So you can react to that and actually go for Smasher. And if you wake up Sway, you will invuln through that, and you could potentially like Sway Dash DP. There's actually insanely good.
Yeah!
Not only was the air throw able to directly punish the Stein set, but it also guarantees invuln such that the lasers, you also have the invuln through the animation, so lasers will not hit you as you go through the rest of the hit.
And because he's moving, in the event that laser did hit him, he's moving out the way.
Yeah, so that was like really, really important.
Yeah.
we had a couple of questions also. One of them was, who would you say is more of the glass cannon between Mu and Tao Kaka?
Tao.
I would say Mu.
Why would you say Mu?
Mu has equally low health, but hits more consistently like a truck than Tao Kaka.
Oh, you mean literal glass cannon? I thought you meant like, hey, who gets blown up faster? I'm like, Tao, he throws stuff at you. But yeah.
Well, in theory, like, Mu also blows up just as fast due to the, like, amount of health. She just has, like, her DP available.
Well, I meant blows up faster as in who has to take more risks on offense.
Oh, I would think more of glass cannon based on the raw damage versus, like, what happens if you get hit.
In terms of literal no health hits hard, then yeah, it'd be neutral by
yeah, okay, I see. That's an interesting definition of the thing. I understand. First DP of the set, by the way.
Glass cannon is, a cannon made out of glass. It hits really hard, but...
Yes, but I think Mu hits harder. But what I'm saying is that Mu hits harder and also still blows up.
Yeah, to that end, I would say, in the literal sense, I would give it to Mu.
Yeah, a bit of passivity here from Matt. They're recognizing that their health is extremely low, but Smasher on the 6C. Okay, this is actually a really dangerous situation for Don here. No air throw, can't punish the recovery, and probably switch sides on themselves in the air by the time they went for barrier and JB came out.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta throw yourself at the laser, man. You gotta see what happens, right?
Even beyond that, I think there's a lot of situations where Matt still has to press forward despite the situation looking somewhat dire.
Yeah.
Oh, no dash cancel on the Rekka. That's really unfortunate. That's an unusual drop. Alright, gets a sway dash Rekka in this case. Prompts the burst from Dawn here. This is going to look pretty decent here. Pressure's not super crazy. A mash right there actually connects. We just super jump air throw? Okay, sure.
Throw. This should not
What an answer. No, it won't. This is a little dicey operation. Still enough to kill.
But
and
the roll catcher, and Matt's pretty good with those too. Funnily enough, I've been seeing him drop the roll catch a lot this set specifically. When normally he's pretty consistent with it.
Yeah. Rolling against Naoto in the corner is a generally dangerous affair. A lot of his knockdowns lend themselves to 5A or even JB in order to catch rolls slash meaty, so it's just kind of a tough decision. One thing that I'd be interested in seeing from Matt is making a few more bold choices.
Here we go, baby! Let's see it!
This is 5K. This is definitely 5K bare minimum. Alright, do you go for Oki or do you go for the damage? I would take the Oki here, personally.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you got Oki and damage, and that's Kudo Gun now.
Oh my god! Another air throw, another dollar, and Matt has
not raised a defensive air thrower.
And yet, here he is. These things happen.
Every dog has his day.
Truly. And now this results in what is a rather surprising, I would say, winner side so far. We have S0 on the winner side, and Matt versus Cryo as well on the winner side here.
As well as Goku.
Oh, who's Goku?
Me. I'm Goku.
You're not Goku.
Don't say that.
Just tell me who it is.
What do you mean?
I don't know what to tell you, though.
Ryuga-sim asks, if you can decide one side character from the story to be in the game, who would it be?
I don't know BlazBlue characters well enough, actually.
I mean, a lot of people would say Cajun.
True.
I would pick Mai's father.
Interesting. There's Jubei's brother, I suppose, but he's dead.
I would pick Mai's father for the sole reason that you don't know BlazBlue lore, Torito, so this is gonna blow your mind. Did you know Mai's father is the only person in BlazBlue's lore to successfully hold back Azrael at full power?
What?
Yeah, right? That's just a fact, and it's never delved into. They're just so like, yeah, Mai's father is really strong. By the way, he fought Azrael at full power. That's it.
There's so many random things in BlazBlue lore that are just that, where it's just like, by the way.
The lore does not expand upon that in any capacity. He just fought this dude at max power.
That's crazy. You know, I think another side character that would be interesting is the, there was the Murakumo unit in, Naoto's story. The scientist, I think she was.
I believe so. I would try to refrain from Naoto's story specifically, because that's its own sub story.
We had this discussion, yeah.
Yeah. Rub your head.
5A take a what?
Pat your head.
Don't do that.
No. Okay, fine. Punch you in the face. Is that better, buddy?
I'll slip and then counter punch.
He learns boxing and we all learn boxing.
We will be sparring.
It's not a spar. We're gonna fight to the death.
Oh my. Crosses up with the 236. I always forget. I think it's 236B that crosses up. That was a goofy interaction. I don't know what to tell you. D Fireball ending up trading with like DP from S.
Good thing my DP's not slow. My DP's very slow.
I know. I wasn't even gonna
Uses
say
bananas to run away.
And ooh.
Oh, I would be so mad.
I hate. You know what cooked me for mad long in BlazBlue, and I had to like grind it out of my hands.
What?
I like kept forgetting that when you're in the middle of your air dash animation, you can't like bury it. And so I would consistently air dash in situations where like my opponent aggresses and I wasn't planning on even hitting a button. So I would just throw myself at them and they would just hit me for free. And I'd be like, what am I doing? It's really important to, it's like one of the risks about air dashes that nobody really goes over. Burst from Jahvahn here. We're going to go back to the corner here. Probably an instant overhead is inbound. Nope, just crazy pressure here. There is the JC, however. Just a little later than one would expect. Backdashes the DP, and man, Jahvahn is... For the round that he won, Javon's kind of getting red out. Yeah, this is going to be 50 meter into super.
You didn't even need super Toledo, you silly goofy.
Well, they popped a different super.
Yeah.
I like
no way you T-heat on stream.
You're the one that said cha ha 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 3 times.
Ha cha cha.
Oh, that's how you say it. Whatever that is. That's a lot of JBs
Ooh,
from Jahvahn.
I kind of like the jail attempt.
Yeah, I think it's just that Jahvahn in particular really likes doing stuff like IAD JBB, whether it's defensively to get out of corners or to like aggress on an opponent suddenly. I think the initial JBB was good, but if they jump canceled into like JAs, that would have been far better.
They did run out of air options really early, really high in the air.
And because like they popped the JBB after the double jump, they're just kind of awkwardly in the air now.
They limited their options to at a really bad position.
Yeah, knowing how to jail someone properly is a weird thing. You can technically drill it with different buttons to see how you can adjust based on height, but it really is just you kind of just feel it out, I think.
And it's so cool when you pull it off. Like, you're not getting away from me.
Oh, setting up jail situations and keeping the opponent high enough to like cross under is so sick. I love doing that to people. This air throw is going to go quite well for Jahvahn. They're going to pop the OD. This won't result in a kill. They're not going to build 100 meter. If they had active flow, maybe it would have killed.
Yo, shut up, Bozo. Strong exceed itself?
You cannot say that. You forgot what the, did you forget what that actually says in Japanese?
Shut up, Bozo. The kids are none the wiser.
The kids are none the wiser. There goes the hits right there from, I think that was straight up Akka not barriering after getting hit initially. And then just kind of, they got clipped in the air there. Rather unfortunate there. Let's see, we had another question that had come up a little bit before. Let me see where it was. It wasn't the glass cannon, it was one skirting side story. Did I really? Oh, okay. I guess I just missed the other actual question.
Pat your head. You better than somebody.
Don't pat my head.
Throws you. Just launches you.
I'll dodge the throw somehow.
Launches you.
You don't know how to launch people.
We talked about this, Toledo. What are you going to do when you start running upwards?
Backflip off a wall? Come on.
There is no wall. You're going up, buddy.
I'll make one.
No.
Yes.
All right, Larry. Anyways.
No, Larry would say, "I'll win."
Huh? I win. There is a lot of flaming around in this neutral. Both players still trying to get a feel of their own rhythm around the mid range. I realize. Good JA confirmed, and so she can just do that.
Yes, she can. RC's for the delay air dash JCC here. That's going to lead to the corner with 50 meter. This could just be a D dive into bananas. But no, tries to go for a 5A. Funny enough, the quick rise ended up not coming into contact with the 5A, and then Akka just ended up jumping. That is probably was a matched DP. I think that was a matched DP there. That became super. Because her supers are 236, 236.
Yeah.
It's 236, 236C or D for
drops micro dash 3C, 5D, and 12. Probably going to be super, but then gets an instant overhead JC. You're not carried.
That's how. You can't just slip that in there.
I'm carried by my 5D, man. Come on.
You're not carried by your 5D.
We're all carried.
Azrael, you walk onto like a offline setup, you look at Azrael 5D and you say, oh, he spins around, and then you block it and life changes in an instant.
I'm gonna be real. I pick Azrael offline, and I just lock myself out of 5D.
Bro, I'll never forget when we played offline.
Oh
and
no,
said,
you guys gotta hear this story. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
I'll never forget because I blocked like some pressure for a little bit, and then you audibly said, "Oh, I gotta do real pressure now," and then you did 5A micro walk 2A, and my brain was like, "I'm finished."
I legit was like, "Wait a minute, we're offline. I can actually play my character for real."
You did the micro walk 2A, and I was like, maybe over. And then I got like 4 fuzzy jumps cooked in like 2 rounds. I was like, what is? I was like, what's going on?
You could understand the how jovial I became when I remembered to myself, I can actually like play this game with my brain. Toledo hasn't seen this yet.
It was mad funny because even when we played offline before, you don't usually do like the micro rock pressure that much.
Yeah, I'm so used to having to limit myself to online limitations. And when I got offline again, I was like, wait, I can actually just play.
But it was mad funny. I was like, oh, like, whoops.
Like, real Azrael pressure. What are you talking about? Oh my god.
I was like, my brains are just kind of like, what's the pose? I can't even. I did like the Rock like eyebrow raise. Like, what's going on here? And then like the 2A came out, and I was like, this is what we're doing today. The pain, it has indeed increased.
There is much pain and suffering, and it's all centered here. Why do S's always do projectile RC? I'm never a fan of that pressure reset.
It catches, so from a bullet perspective, that catches people more often than you would think. Maybe there's a difference in the pressure sequences between characters, but I found a lot of times if I do like Flint RC dash up 2B, it catches people's fuzzy jumps like a lot.
Huh.
It's weird, but that was like an instant overhead, so you know.
Yeah, I get you. We'll talk about that more, bro. That's gonna seal out our winner side for top 8. Matt, Cryo, S0, and Jahvahn No Daily.
Yes.
Pat Daddy asks, Chaotic, you play CF nowadays? Toledo, why don't you answer this one? I think it's directed to you.
He doesn't, but he does.
What? What?
You said what?
Yeah, I said what?
Well, you don't, but then sometimes you boot up the game anyway.
That's true.
Kind of it, really.
Yeah. It's my I don't play BlazBlue too much nowadays. I'm focusing on other prospects. And they're coming across pretty well. I have yet to achieve levitation, but we're still kind of feeling that one out.
Oh, you ever watch Legend of Korra?
Yes.
Just gotta let go of all earth. You just gotta let go of all earthly.
Have I seen Legend of Korra? Woo! Woo!
We're gonna be here a while, folks.
Whoa!
We're gonna be here a while.
November. itzmattqsg asks, KOF is what I'm hearing instead, and you are correct in hearing KOF. Hey, Torito, do you play King of Fighters?
I've been playing KOF lately, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Torito playing KOF. You kind of got some KOF things going on.
That game is hard, dude. It's so tough.
Tweety, you never played it. What other fighting games have you played extensively besides BlazBlue?
Extensively besides that? I used to lab Marvel a lot when I was like a young kid, when I was around like 14. That was the first like traditional fighting game that I played.
Toledo, my boy.
Yeah. No, so my family would play like a lot of old Dragon Ball games back in the day. And, Budokai, the likes, and all that jazz. But the first, like, traditional fighting game that we played was DMC. And that's what ended up getting...
DMC?
Yeah. Sorry. I told the story in the wrong parts. I played Dante at the time, because I was watching Maximilian videos, and I was like, bold cancel, whoa! But I could never come up with, like, really good combos.
Well, you were 14, that means I was 17.
Yeah, so I'd play that, and then my brother saw that I played Dante a bunch, and then he got me the DMC reboot. I never played the old DMC games.
Oh, no.
I enjoyed that, and then that's what got me to play DMC 4 and then 5 later on.
So you never played 1, 2, and 3?
No. Well, you watched me play 3, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you watched me play 3 with the mod, and then I played 1. I never played 2. I'm
Keep
playing
going.
on it. Yeah. Thanks to Dunzeldorf's recommendation, I played DMC 1. That was not fun.
What do you mean it wasn't? I get it, but I enjoyed DMC.
DMC 1 is a dated game, and I don't have enough nostalgia nor know how to appreciate it for what it is.
I can understand that.
Yeah, like I'm not saying that.
I played the game when it was considered dated for the first time. I played the game for the first time when it was already like really dated, because that was around when I played DMC 1 for the first time. I was definitely 15 to 16.
I was getting
And my God, that it was definitely dated, but I enjoyed myself. It was cozy somehow.
No, I feel that there are certain games that are super old, but you just like fit right into them.
Yeah.
DMC 1, unfortunately, was not that for me.
That's cool. So you have experience in Marvel and BlazBlue?
It was Marvel, BlazBlue. I played a lot of Melee when I was younger and in college. That was like the main thing that I was on for a long time. Never played Guilty Gear. Never owned Street Fighter, but I would play Street Fighter at my like friend's house. It was kind of like what ended up happening there. That was the Street Fighter 5 Urian is what got me to learn how to actually charge properly. Because I would lab in Marvel and I'd play Chun-Li and I would see back forward for Kikoken and I would be like, I can't do this. This game sucks.
Yeah.
I sucked. It was me.
Oh yeah, it definitely was you. Jesus Christ, Cryo.
Cryo's killing Matt. I don't know what else to tell you. He's just mixing. He's just mixing him a lot. Like this man is dying.
Me when I die to Tau. I got a Tau a lot actually.
If there's any Tau that will kill you, it's definitely Cryo. I mean, we saw a lot of his higher damaging. We not even like Tau's ceiling, but we saw a lot of consistent, solid damage from Cryo. But this is now kind of the inverse of that, where we're still seeing okay damage, but we're really seeing just the messed up mix that follows up from it.
Yeah, for sure.
I still think that Matt has plenty of stuff on the table, and now Toe certainly has the tools to back it up. 5B especially is super good, as well as preemptive 6Ds and sometimes fully charged ones. But dealing with Tau Kaka when you're not used to it is very difficult, because you just look at this character and you're like, she's just doing things. What's going on? She's doing actions.
DP was crazy.
It was wild. The fact that it clipped that way is also amusing. Solid damage here. Calling out the delay text now with the 3C here. Cryo ends up crawling out of the corner, getting the 2A here. And I'm not going to lie, based on the last game, if Matt doesn't have a solution for this, it's going to be tough. Let's see if Cryo baits out a DP. No. Late air dash. That's not safe on IB.
I like how you mentioned solution right after mentioning Love before. I'm glad you thought of one of my favorite lines in all of fiction.
Oh, what was it?
Oh my god. So it's directed to Amon, right? I forgot the character's name. He gets revealed to do with Amon. He gets revealed to be his brother, right? I forgot his name.
Yeah.
But he's like when Amon walks off bloodbending, right? The guy's like, "What are you?" And then Amon just says, "I am the solution."
That's what he means.
It's pretty fucking cool. I've said cooler things, but I mean,
yeah, that was a really interesting sequence there with Cryo backing off afterwards from the drive interaction. One thing that you'll see from Tau Kaka players a lot, they'll love to use 236B as a retreating special. It can be rather potent at leaving a hitbox because on hit it's fantastic. But its vertical hitbox is surprisingly not as good as you would think. So there are times in which you can like duck under it slightly.
Probably tried to OD as expecting a third record to come out. Very good stop to avoid the jump drive. That was pretty impressive when all things considered. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, crush trigger. Once the build active, I'm guessing.
Yeah, gets a better knockdown as well. Hops right over to Naoto, leaving the corner. Says, "Where do you think you're going?" JA's connect here. That was definitely an air throw. 6. Oh no, that was a regular jump. I thought that was 6B startup.
I thought so too.
What?
Now you're dead.
Oh my god, and you're dead. Wow, that's rough. Can you imagine if that was actually a Kara cancel? I'd be heated.
His name is Tarlock. Yeah, it is. I know it started with a T. I wanted to say Tarlock, but I wasn't confident in it.
Because Amon's actual name is like Nowtech or something. I forget. I literally looked it up this morning. Noah Talk. Yeah, Noah Talk. It's Noah Talk. Yeah.
We have a question. We have a question in stream chat.
Oh, what's up?
Matt says, "What was all that?"
A good Tau Kaka.
all right.
What do you want me to say?
It's accurate. Hey, Toledo.
What's up?
Now, the streets have been waffling. I need your confirmation on something.
They've been okay, sure.
I heard there's a new game going around BostonBlueBeat offline. It's the next event.
There's 2 new games actually. It's
2 new games, so they've been double waffling.
So
What they been waffling about, buddy?
we got Tekken 7 that's actually going to be popping in for our next upcoming bracket.
Did you guys see that new trailer last night? She's very pretty.
You're not even about the character like that.
I'm gonna see you in a bit.
Don't lie to the stream.
I'm gonna see you in a bit.
You said this publicly.
Look, someone you and I both know said she looked like Goth Asuka, and I couldn't go to sleep that night.
That is true. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. As a side note, the Asuka Reina war will not end. I will find that hilarious to watch that play out in real time.
They will have a war, and I will be the target.
Okay. Oh, I love that cross under there. That was super good. You know, he's a whoa!
What kind of air throw was that?
That was a throw counter. I thought that she finished. I thought that she finished the animation. Funny enough, because she started moving, but I guess it had not quite completed. Overdrive comes out from Zero, but I think if Jahvahn, oh no, that's rough.
Palamedes,
going to catch.
Good Palamedes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that if Jahvahn decided to end with maybe like projectile super, that would have still stalled out the OD timer a little bit from Zero there. Once again, a really good cross under. I'm curious to see how the cross unders will interact, especially if they have ribcage, since Jahvahn in neutral a lot of time loves to go for the air projectiles like that. BBB, especially super jump, is really great for catching these active mode switches from Zero. This Izanami is going to have to vary when they decide to activate bits, because Jahvahn is so on the ball with throwing a hitbox in Zero's way.
That was a crazy way to avoid bits.
Did the 6C go under?
I think so, yeah.
That was absurd. That was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Dash TV doesn't quite catch in this situation here. Zero gets a chance. There's going to be 50 meter and a burst gauge right available for Jahvahn.
2C drop.
CA?
Immediate CA.
Yeah. Expecting that
DP's
one.
out. Disrespecting S0 entirely with bit set in the walk.
To be real, he did do bit set mid pressure.
Yeah. Me personally, I would have done bit set mid pressure also, but it would have worked.
How so?
I don't know. Things are different when you play when I'm playing. I don't know.
You gotta speak up. You're speaking mad quietly, son.
I said things are different when I'm playing Toledo. Sheesh.
Okay, I didn't say to say it with feeling, but that works. Bits activation goes onto the 2B. At this point, if I'm Jahvahn, I'm just swinging 5C.
Oh yeah.
I would just swing 5C to cover that spacing and also call it the bit set. Sorry, I interrupted you like 3 times in a row there. You were saying?
Okay, I know you hate me. It's fine. I was gonna say it hasn't let him wrong yet, so you know maybe we can stop doing it.
Yeah. Projectiles are making good contact, and that's kind of one of the big things in this matchup that I'm noticing. We sometimes forget that S is particularly known not for necessarily having an extremely even matchup spread, but for being a very anti-meta character in a lot of ways against the top tiers of BlazBlue. And I think Jahvahn is showing that off in really awesome fashion, using projectiles and other hitboxes to otherwise disrupt Zero's like game plan. Like, it's not like Zero is doing ribcage in neutral and like just flying in there. They are actively trying to maneuver around the screen creatively and set bits and use them in other places to like lock down space. But Jahvahn is really good at being preemptive, and I think that's kind of a player characteristic that shines in matchups like these.
100%. I couldn't have said it better myself, Twitter.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. That is so strange. I don't even know what to say.
Very good lockdown on Jahvahn. I'm not sure about the crush trigger, but I mean the preceding scenario was great.
Yeah, those IDBB JBBs are not going to quite work out when we're seeing some mashes of like the 2B in that situation there. But I understand the idea behind it. Zero's been trying to kind of retreat into the air frequently, so that would catch that. But I think that's more a player habit than necessarily a this will beat them decision. You know what I mean? Goes into 6B. Doesn't I don't know if they got a misinput there because ribcage dismissal is 623B.
DP.
Oh,
look, an Izanami
goodness.
fatal combo. You never see these.
Oh, and we will continue to not. CA coming out. No, throw. Okay. And that's going to be 2-0 for Jahvahn.
I think I'll see an Izanami fatal combo one day.
What's up?
I think I'll see an Izanami fatal combo one day.
Maybe if Nano like hops off a gacha and just pulls up for, I don't know,
Believe
either
me,
a net play bracket or just
gacha is insane work.
That's difficult. I don't know. They be on the gacha.
They be gotching.
Don't say that.
What do you want me to say?
Not that.
Okay,
You say they be playing a lot.
that works.
Yeah,
We'll workshop it.
we could. Let's see. But yeah, that was really interesting. I really like the display of space control by S, and I think that's a really good display of how it works super well against characters like Izanami.
Mm-hmm.
And funny enough, I feel like I kind of wrapped back around to thinking about what would happen if Sero just kind of backed off the full screen and just popped the ribcage. Because they really wanted to go with the sequence of bits first, then get like their hit, then transition into offense. But there's times where you just kind of gotta pop it, I feel like.
Yeah, if you honestly just are able to set it and at least kind of figure out the rhythm of which the other players gonna play around ribcage, then honestly just go for it once.
Yeah, doing that, or if like they sat at around like IAD distance, because I think if they were waiting for some 6As, Jahvahn would have donated a couple of them.
Oh, how very charitous of them.
Truly.
So we're right,
6A into 6D. This is a lot of doll usage. Don's gonna have to pop overdrive in order to maintain it.
Me, when my overdrive is one of the best in the game because it's a resource overdrive and it definitely replenishes my resources. It's already really good in the base level.
That was a long sentence. Resource RDs are busted. Speaking of,
Speak of the devil and he shall overdrive.
alright, this is gonna be pretty big damage. Still gets
Yanagi
the
Urukida!
Oh my.
Alright, I would dash Zantetsu. Not Zantetsu, dash you. What? Okay.
Well, you that was a monkey's paw curling if I've ever seen one.
Me when I'm accidentally correct.
Yeah, there's no other way to describe it.
Ooh, I like the air throw.
In response to the JD, quite good. Swap sides as well. This should be a dual bio situation.
Dual bio.
Oh,
Duo
okay.
2-1-4C.
Oh my god, that was a
Dual bios.
dual bios against CA, my friend. Pops the reverse, pops the bonus
Dun,
paration.
dun, dun,
with the
dun,
6A
dun.
there.
Boom! It's such a cool EA. My EA is
quite
cooler, but that was a really cool.
You sure?
Not Azrael's, mine.
Oh, what's your EA animation?
I pause the game and then I explode you.
I see. This is a lot of doll movement here, but Rikuzu certainly got the normals to disable her rather promptly, as we see.
Doll meter is low. Yeah, you gotta desummon it. Now's your chance, Ryukasin. And you take it. Alright, how far can you go? How high will your ceiling... Oh.
And
How high will your ceiling go? How far into the heavens will you ascend? Don't let anyone tell you what to do. You're you. This is your story. You're the main character. Yeah! Alright, man. Really lay their heart on them.
you had me up until you said yeah.
Yeah! Oh.
Don't do it again. That does not. And that's
Bam. Bam. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, it's not for the game. Okay.
Oh.
Tragic. All right. All Ryukasun needs to do is just hit Dawn once.
Oh, what if he doesn't?
We see it. It'll be funny.
Oh,
But I think he'll hit Dawn.
Wait a minute. Dual, but
my God.
he's not gonna hit Don. He's not gonna hit Don. He's not gonna hit Don. He's not.
You don't think he's gonna hit Dawn? I think he's gonna wait.
double
Wait.
super.
Wait.
Dog,
We do fumble. We do fumble.
Wait a minute.
We do indeed fumble. Oh my! What?
How does dual?
I don't even know. I don't even know. That was.
Imagine being so.
I don't even know.
How do you make
how
dual
to
bios
describe
drop? How do you pull that off? How do you achieve that?
I don't even know. That is. I'd say there's a lot to unpack there, but I do not wish for that.
How do you make dual bios drop? What's the math behind that?
I didn't think the math would math. This is 2C clashes due to the extended actor frames.
How did Agito
connecting with
whiff?
weakness there.
What is going on tonight?
Dog, it's a weird night.
How
It's not like a
Guys, let's just
weird
read a
night,
book.
but like there's things happening. You know what I mean?
Let's just read a book, guys.
Dude, I haven't read a book in ages.
What's the last book you read?
That's a good question.
I don't mind.
I forgot what it was. Oh, 2D connects there. We'll table that for after the round because I will think about this way too long when BlazBlue is actually happening.
Okay.
2-1-4C ends up getting, or 2-1-4B rather, gets blocked here. All right, we set the doll up, and now that's gonna be.
I don't really think it was a low threat at that distance, so getting opened up by delay air dash is really interesting.
Yeah, there really wasn't. Like Dawn would have to do like a really deep, like 2B, and 2B is slow enough to see
What an
going on.
interesting back throw. What an interesting drop combo.
You could just say the combo was unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
That was just standard Hakumen pressure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. No.
That was just the classic. You just do like 5A, 5C.
You do hate to see that kind of thing happen, though.
It's kind of funny. All right, Dawn gets his pressure started. The 2D uses there are gonna end up draining a lot of the doll game. Oh, okay. This is a very strange situation now. Ryugusen gets a hit, might be able to stabilize and I
almost had a
really-
route, but this works out.
That was actually a really difficult route to do. I genuinely appreciate Ryugusen
I see the
trying to go
vision.
for it.
I see the vision.
I see the vision. Yeah, I
You
see
went
it.
into Kokido. Expect the 5C to hit.
That's going to result in barely any meter kind of on Ryugusen's side, especially with the spend here. Trying to navigate around. I think Ryugusen is doing more than he kind of needs to. I understand kind of playing it a bit more defensively, letting Dawn come to hit.
What?
Never mind. There's
Okay, buddy.
actions happening. Not anymore.
Doiga.
Alright, this should be a... Oh, okay. Decides to desummon. Dawn really is confident in playing the long game out here. The regen route is going to work out quite well. Alright, 4D, 6A, BIOS. It's time to guess. Surely we will jump or spin. That's fine. That was pretty good counterplay from Ryugusen, I'll be honest.
I honestly, for a second, thought Don wasn't going to let away. I was so confused. Good air throw tech.
Yeah, I thought he forgot the super jump. I was about to be like, this would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Just funny looking.
You enjoy other people suffering together?
Sometimes.
You are sick.
So are you?
Yeah, and
but you're a monster. Yes, I know.
Oh, the 2C. What a good anti-air.
Yeah. Dawn kind of telegraphing movement in a couple of instances there. There's a lot of situations where I feel like he can play it a little more patiently. We've seen Ryugusen in particular, like in that corner situation, like just like 15 seconds prior, where Ryugusen did like super jump back JC, then JD, then a couple of other things. Like, I think Dawn could reasonably just approach a little slower, and then like 2-1-4A, and he'll be aces. So situations like this, right, where there's a lot of preemptive like up bag JCs, but if Dawn waits that out and just 2-1-4As, it's really good for him. Alright, this is going to be overdrive in order to replenish the doll gauge, but... Oh, okay, wow. I guess the blue beat's certainly going to make it work out in this case. Throw whiffs and 2C? Wake up 2C? I don't understand, but that's just is what it is. Oh my god, you got hit with the classic. It's time to eat 4K? No, 5K.
Zumbi Kaiho. 5.2.
If he did one more special, he might have actually got active flow damage on the EA there.
Yo, no.
Alright, now this is a very tough situation for Dawn to overcome.
I think
First available with 50 meter. It's possible, but it's difficult.
I think you can do it. I mean, it's
this
difficult,
is a one touch. Yeah.
I think
this is a one touch from death versus like a dual BIOS into
got
like, it. Oh no. Okay. Keeps the burst safe there. I don't disagree whatsoever. 6A super. There we go.
Also be well with it.
Yeah, keep it simple and clean. No need to overcomplicate
It's
it.
the way it's making me feel tonight, man.
If I didn't know the song lyrics, I would be so upset by it.
You better know the song lyrics. I'd be upset if you didn't know the song lyrics.
True. That's true.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
And that's true. I still need to Magic playthrough of Cage too.
You said what?
Still need to do a magic play through the cage, dude.
Yeah, you almost got your head torn off for admitting that.
Jiv was so like upset. I was like, bro.
What do you mean you pick Thwart every time?
Oh damn. Oh, that's some slander right there. Jeez, I wasn't even gonna do all that.
What you gonna do, huh? Join the call?
Not this one. Not this one. Not with the way
What a
production is
clash!
set up. Goodness gracious. 2C.
What a counter!
Oh.
Counter!
Yeah. All right, this should lead into death. Just go for super here. Awesome. I think, honestly, if Dawn just delays a doll attack so that it doesn't hit meaty and baits out a drive from Ryukasim, he will mentally crush him.
Oh, yeah.
If he does a delay, if he does a, I don't know why he did it. He did the Kool-Aid Man stuff right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if
I did not think of that. That is so true.
Yeah. Like, the 2-1-4C there, for instance, was a really good application of using throw there. That was a raw throw from Ryukasim, mind you. He does not throw less. But if he, like, shimmies and adds that, he'll be aces. Like, that'll be so good.
Bait one counter in the sense that you're not hard baiting it, but you're doing a setup that
you're making
absolutely destroys it.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs it anymore, though. The next hit should definitely be death.
Yeah. At this point, like, counter hit 3C or something will definitely get it done. Even without active flow, he's in a pretty good situation here.
Yeah, Ryukasim got a better all. And you get hit by Air 6B. This is not the way to go.
Yeah, but Ryukasim spent so much meter that he can't really finish the combo super well there.
Yeah.
Overdrive is popped, and now we're in a very dicey situation.
And right now, he can just play the long game.
Or you command grab. And it connects. That was crazy.
Look, man, when it be like that, it be like that. What more can you say?
It do.
It do.
Sound like a Perry the Platypus song.
Doobie doobie doo bop.
Doobie doobie doo bop.
Anyways, remind you guys, we're still doing Q&A from now until the end. We appreciate questions. We also appreciate Matcherino. Tweeto, tell them how to donate to the Matcherino. That's a Matcherino. Oh, that's a word for me. It's the end, I fear.
You might be finished, I'm afraid.
Okay, remember I told you I have a stutter?
Yes.
So every so often, if I have too many R's in a sentence, I'll just end up pronouncing one as a W.
I've never heard you do that before.
I've been getting better at it, that's why.
Oh, good for you. I'm happy for you.
But yeah, every so often when I'm talking really fast and there's an R coming up, I'll pronounce it as war.
That's okay. It happens. Sometimes you end up getting set to Wumbo.
I Wumbo, you
Wumbo, we Wumbo.
Okay, Reborn asks, favorite Last Airbender character?
Ooh, that's a good one. Everyone in the main cast I feel like is an easy pick. Jeez.
It's funny because Ketzel actually has my exact order. Well, no, not my exact order. Mine's is Zuko, Sokka, and then Aang. But it was Sokka a long time ago. But actually looking at the narrative and how much Zuko's character develops from literally the first episode up until the end, it's hands down Zuko.
Yeah, like Sokka, it takes a while for them to get to him, really.
Yeah.
Like beyond like
He's always there for levity purposes, which I love, but I think the overall dynamic of Zuko's character also changing it's profound. It's quite good.
All right, this is going to be AJshifter versus freegamenocomplain here on the stream. So this will be New 13 versus Relius. Now, from what I remember, the last time AJ ended up dealing with a Relius on stream, at least on here, it was up against Dawn. It did not go very well in AJ's favor, so I'm curious to see if there's any adjustments or labbing that he's been able to do against Relius to kind of try to overcome this matchup.
He's mastered the spin.
What?
Either way, I'm not sure. I don't agree with that burst at all.
That is not ideal.
Like, I understand New has next to no use for overdrive, and bursting usually is ideal. I don't agree with that burst whatsoever.
I would rather burst before you're inevitably hitting like a dual BIOS hard knockdown, like a hard knockdown into dual BIOS.
Yeah, and even then the deficit was so. Well, I mean, it might get something from this. I don't know.
Okay, they end up getting the kill. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that being said, I'm still not a fan of the burst because there's the resource deficit, and then just in a matchup like this, because according to New 13 players, this matchup is awful for them.
Yeah, you have a character that is just that has a tool that is just a walking guard point projectile versus a projectile zoner.
Yeah.
It is not super ideal. So we might see a bit more aggression and kind of like oh my stars and stripes. That is not the ideal burst. Yes, that is the. Okay. All right, gravity seed is set with luminous up and Jesus Christ, what the heck? I don't know what AJ did in between like those couple like that week, but he just kind of cooked Don.
We love casting spells.
Free game. I'm not gonna lie.
We love casting spells.
Yes. This is not sponsored by the Shadow Government, but this is sponsored by Junk Food Arcades. If you want to check out their snack box micros, they do also have the Swirl, which is a new, it's a new controller peripheral that's super sick. It's got like analog sticks and stuff, so it's used for far more than just fighting games. Very awesome.
I saw what it looks like. It looks pretty nifty.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nifty.
Back to testing the word out there, big man.
It's a pretty nifty word, man.
Oh
my god. Nifty.
You have fun around here.
Garrett Lugia. No Pokemon.
That. Okay.
Fun fact, that's my favorite Pokemon.
Favorite Pokemon, or you mean
favorite
Crystal?
Pokemon? Yeah, that is not my favorite Pokemon. How dare you? That's my favorite
Gold
Pokemon.
and Silver, sorry.
Yeah, Crystal's my favorite Pokemon.
Oh wow. Yeah, and you can kind of see the projectile guard point in display there. Like, there's a whole legacy edge, a whole 50 meter, and Ignis just stands there like, you hear something?
Like, yeah, stop that.
You're like, what are you doing?
No do hold.
All right, no side swap off of this confirmed, but this is a 3C knockdown. That delay tech is not really gonna get her done.
I don't think it needs super, but you know, sure, do it anyways. Why not? Just prove me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it keeps it far simpler. But in general, delay tech against Aurelius when Ignis Gauge is healthy is not super ideal. Most of the time, if Aurelius is noticing that you're delay teching a lot, they're just going to 2-1-4C very consistently because, well, it just catches like all delay techs really easily.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he still has tools like 3C, which will just reset on like a delay tech 2, which is really, really good. So it just doesn't really work out quite as well. AJ managing to transition from their zoning into a little bit more offense, using the Luminous to stay plus in this situation and lock down free game. Ignis is out, which is great, but if a 2-1-4-A comes out after some IBBs from free game, this could go poorly, but I think that was just ended up being a raw Ignis call there. But that came out from free game to get counter hit, and now it's next knockdown kills.
All right, blocks the overhead and does not get anti-aired for his troubles. Good job. Yay. Oh my god.
Oh boy. And how the tables have indeed turned.
No Buo Dios.
Yeah, you can't really see A there either. It's relatively trivial for Aurelius to check it, and this could very well lead into AJ dying.
Here comes Duo Bios. Up, Blue beats it. That's a unique way to deal with that. Very risky.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, Legacy Edge burst into it. But that's going to get prorated so much. And now we're at a very dicey situation. But the immediate 4D just closes it out regardless. Oh my goodness. That was a lot.
Oh my stars. That's smart.
It truly does. Good 5A on the J2D calls right there. You can actually interrupt Ignis really consistently there, especially if you have a jump cancelable anti-air.
Ignis is set out and disconnected, and there she goes. There she goes.
All right, back into pretty much AJshifter's pressure here, but the up forward JB will connect here. Once again, delay tech is called out. 2-1-4C makes contact. Take it to the corner. Oh,
Calamity Sword.
I honestly half expected Ignis did block.
Tried to bait the CA, but was not low high enough to go over it, unfortunately. But this is a good spot to be in if your name is AJshifter.
This is a one-touch skill scenario for both players here, especially with an overdrive cancel available. Oh my goodness. Good patience from AJ, not popping the burst. That is going to be a 6D though.
And you're safe.
Pushes Aurelius out quite far there. The JA whiffs.
What?
Scramble into 2D.
What was that 2C?
I don't know. They were expecting AJ to probably jump in that situation, and they used the 2D to cover for it regardless, since that does guard point all strikes.
2C makes you wanna jump.
You should wanna. Getting counter hit by Relius 2C makes me feel like the world's biggest idiot because he really does.
And then he just up fours in the barrier. He's like, "Whoa, if you counter hit, I got a different cover. But guess what? It counter hit, bozo."
He definitely calls you a bozo.
Yeah. Shut up, bozo. Strong 2C.
Oh goodness, that burst was not good. The lack of a punish there is makes it not as bad, but that was not it there.
Me when I
JA stealing corner. This is an awkward situation.
So
Ignis
nice to get the corner twice.
Oh my god, it didn't actually make contact with Ignis.
5-3. That's interesting.
Now Ignis is going to be disabled.
Oh yeah, she's gone.
This could be AJ's turn to like
now
shift
you gotta
the tides,
play neutral against Blue 13, a feat never done before.
With Relius buttons.
All right.
Oh my goodness. That's not gonna wait. What?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Ignis was just barely out of range for that to make contact. That's nuts.
That was really good spacing. Are you gonna do legacy at again?
Yeah, you can definitely kill off this.
So nice here, legacy plays. Yeah, just stay at mid range. Don't waste the burst.
Very good awareness from AJshifter there to also pause and go for a burst safe route from there. Normally you would expect to see like 6C into stuff, but very good to recognize that the drive route would still kill.
Not today.
Eating an early 2-1 for A is not ideal.
I'm not sure what that was.
And again, the delay techs are just not working for AJshifter. I'm still confused as to why they're opting for them. Oh, okay.
Interesting quick tech 2D.
Oh my goodness.
On the drop combo.
Yeah, that was a roll there. This is looking pretty dead even. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. Right when the CA comes out, alright?
Wow. Some of these combo drops for AJshifter would be damning.
This is death. This is death. This is death. This is death.
Oh yeah, it's death. This is super death. Super dead. Not super bad, but super dead.
He's a super freak. Super freak.
I was just gonna make like a reference to the movie.
Yeah. I'm McLovin' it.
What? Oh, okay. All right, you got that.
There's a reference.
All right.
See,
I'm picking up what you're putting down now.
See, you did, man. You round that beat.
You threw it 3 yards away, but I ran off to pick it up.
And little did you know, it was a bomb.
Oh my. Oh my. Actually, once again, this sets up a loser set of AJshifter and Matt.
Really?
Yes.
Well, we get to see New 13 versus Naoto. I actually like that matchup a lot.
As Naoto?
Yeah, it's actually very favorable for Naoto.
I would imagine. Yeah, I'd imagine it's extremely good for Naoto.
Yeah, I like getting it on zoners and acting violence.
Yes, I definitely agree with that as well.
You know what else I agree with?
What?
The questions we're being asked or not being asked in Q&A session tonight.
Well, you can't agree with something if it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I can.
How?
You are asking questions you shouldn't ask on.
I legitimately don't know what you mean by that, and that terrifies me.
Yeah. That being said, anyone in stream chat, Q&A, ask your commentators anything within reason, and we'll get straight to them. But also, donate to the Match Arena. It's free of charge, and it adds to the pot for these beautiful players.
Yeah, seriously, it's very, very, very dope to have that around there.
Yeah.
Okay. Helps us, TOs, you know, help out the players. It's very, very awesome. And, oh, interesting. Dawn is opting for the Blue 12. Okay.
Dodge is even break for a second. Hang on. It's not me, right? Okay, no. It's
not
character.
Okay, 5D set over there. CA comes out. Okay, the CA there is actually
a very. What's the word there? For deficit isn't the word. I wanted to make something funny. I couldn't think of anything. I'm not the best commentator in the world. Everybody, apologies.
Best commentator for
what an angle!
I don't even comprehend.
Once so again, nice to do it twice.
Yeah, so we're seeing again, right, a similar situation of very big hitboxes interacting and interrupting Sero's pace. And so I'm curious to see like if they'll kind of, oh, there we go. 6A is a lot more. I think that's going to be really good. Izanami 6A is like super good. It's one of the best anti-airs out there. So
Izanami players know one thing is eat hot chips in 6A.
thought it was going to be eat hot chips and ribcage. Oh my god, why did that reset? Oh my god. That's fair. Once again, though, we're seeing a lot of situations where Sero is opting to try to JD and go into active mode, but Dawn is just literally IADing with J2C very frequently and clipping
not
them.
getting really punished for it outside of that 1-6A.
Yeah, so I really do think that if Sero just even does like neutral super jump, he'll be in a better position. Because while Mu 12 is really great for her air to grounds on J2C, she doesn't really cover the space above her particularly well.
For sure. And that's something that I think a lot of people can kind of take advantage of. Once she's in the air and you're in the air with her, so long as you're above her, the risk reward against her is not very.
Yeah. But if she's on the ground and she's going to 6A or 2C, that's not good.
We gotta say like how Offset said it on stream. Ew!
I forgot about that. What stream? Whose stream was that?
It was on Kai's and that stream. They were talking about like eating after brushing your teeth.
Yes.
And then Offset was like, "You gonna eat while you got the taste of mint in your mouth? You gonna eat eggs while you got mint in your mouth? Ew!"
I suppose there's an argument to be made there.
Yeah, I eat before I do.
Okay. That was
That was
definitely
a very
meant to be a
interesting
backdash.
dash under what?
That was definitely supposed to be backdash, but Ikutachi side swapped, so it became forward dash, and then Sero just kind of rolled with it and got their hit anyway.
That was so goofy.
Yeah, I legitimately have no other way to describe that other than goofy.
Goofy. Goofy Productions.
I said right
foot. Ooh, I'm walking with it.
Alright, this surely is a no
I am
mid
not
kick.
sure what that combo ender was. What?
Yeah.
You're not Virgil. Get out of here.
Okay, bits are gonna lock down a little bit. So I think I want to highlight like a pretty cool dynamic. One thing that's really important with both characters' drives is that Mu's lasers, like regular Stein shots, don't come out if Mu is forced to block, right? However, we also have instances where Izanami cannot block if she sends out bits. So there's a very interesting dynamic where both players are seeking to shut down each other's zoning, and not to say that they're encouraged to flail, but they have to be rather precise in both their movement and how they aim their shots. Because even getting a small hit on one opponent leads to so much neutral advantage.
For sure. Anything else you want to add to Ito?
No. You got something for me?
Nah, I want to make sure if you had anything else you want to add.
Yeah, what?
I want to make sure you had anything else to add.
That's all good. I like the adjustment in response to the IAD J2C. A lot more super jumps are good. Why did 2B hit 6B there? Oh my god. Alright, Stein Shot's going to make it pretty safe, but this is an awkward knockdown into a ribcage situation here. Should be able to dismiss ribcage, keep it up a little bit. Instead, they are opting to go into danger state here. This is going to make the resulting wake-up situation kind of awkward here. Surprised that Dawn decided to go for forward roll. I think wake up would have been a lot better to like leverage perhaps like a DP or something. Purple Thor ends up connecting there. Likely a TRM attempt from Dawn. 6E whiffs, that's super huge. No punish from Sero. Alright. And one thing that's been happening a little bit in Dawn sets, we didn't really talk about it much, but Dawn sometimes just kind of sends out 6C. And while that button is big, its dead zone is massive, and its recovery is as
the
too.
spatial awareness of it is not there yet. Ah, the burst!
Okay, this is great for Sero, and you can see they're just waiting.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Oh, you could OD. Pop OD, pop OD, pop OD, pop OD. Oh my god, 5A. Okay.
Who did you want to pop OD?
I wanted Sero to pop OD there.
I'd keep it.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have popped it to seal the round, I'm not gonna lie. Because you also take yourself out of danger state, and then you get to use bits freely.
True. I would have
kind of the big thing.
Again? No, something's not right here.
Alright, I swear to you, this is like Dawn accidentally side swapping. and then Sero just reacts to like getting dash instead and just acts accordingly.
This might be the strongest Izanami.
Are you sure?
No. Yes.
Okay. What does that mean?
I don't know. You got one more chance, and it's a command grab.
Oh, this is not the Oki that Sero's looking for here.
It's command grab. It's command grab.
That's not going to be a command grab. They're going to regular throw. I'm telling
This is gonna hurt my
you. You
body.
are in danger state against Lu 12. You better not get hit with a double super. Okay.
Well, the weather outside is frightful.
And the
JCs are so delightful. Guess what killed 2, by the way? That wasn't even intentional.
I think it's ironic that Sero did the IAD JC, and that's what ended up killing Dawn when Dawn was cooking Sero by doing IAD JTC.
Yeah, I mean, live by the IAD J2C.
Die by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's going to be it, and Dawn is out of the bracket.
Yeah, early. Dawn is usually a favorite for top 3 or grand finals, so you know. This is definitely an eyebrow raiser.
I'm kind of curious as well because they were going Relius for a couple of the games, and then they went for Mu for some others. It didn't feel like there was a rhyme or reason to it.
Sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do, Toledo. Whatever it takes to put food on the table, clothes on the kids' backs, and keep the roof over our heads.
Why did you become like a 40s Italian?
Because, Toledo, in this world is do or die, all right? Don't ask me these questions on this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
What? You don't have a daughter.
You got a problem with me? You want to take it up with Lenny, Toledo? You want to talk to Lenny, Toledo? You want to talk to Lenny?
Lady?
Talk to Lenny out back. Talk to Lenny out back.
Lenny? Oh, you said
I'll
Lenny.
talk to Lenny out back, yeah. Go meet him in the freezer, Toledo.
I thought you were saying the lady.
Go meet him in the freezer, Toledo.
In the freezer?
Go meet him in the freezer, Toledo.
I'm not going in the freezer.
Go meet him in the freezer, Toledo.
I'm not going
You want to go fishing, Toledo? Let's go fishing.
What? Where?
We'll go fishing, Toledo.
You're just throwing a lot of words at me.
We'll go down by the lake, just you and me and no one else, where no one can see us.
There's a lake now?
Yeah, there's a lake, Toledo. Yeah.
Why is there a lake?
Because, Toledo, you're asking dumb questions on this the day of my daughter's wedding.
It's not. You don't have a daughter.
See, now you're saying she doesn't exist, Toledo. Oh my God, Lord Jesus, Toledo. Oh, where did I go wrong with you? The nerve of this boy. Oh God, help me. Anyways, did you know Naruto can just run into 5D?
Yes. There's nothing else. I was really waiting for her responses.
Just glad we're on the same page here.
I was just like, nice.
Nice shot. Great fight.
God damn it. Okay, JB connects here. Oh, that is not a real route. Okay.
Yeah, not at all. But the reacts too late on the RC.
Oh, you know what? I think he tried to do micro dash 2C into enhanced sway Phantom Pain for side swapping.
You and I wall splat on nothing.
Be like that. BlazBlue is such a funny game with his wall splats. You like wall splat someone, there's mad hit stop, and then you dash over and you just watch them fly past you. It's very much so like a cartoon.
I don't know what those records were. You were betting a whole farm on $5, my guy.
I think they really wanted to catch the backdash. That was 4K.
U13 doing damage? More likely than U13.
I mean, we're kind of seeing that from a couple of the players here, right? We saw Cryo dealing pretty great average damage on the Tau Kaka, and now we're seeing AJshifter do much the same for New 13.
We need a bullet to do that much damage. Oh, don't.
Already does damage. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we gotta fix that.
Why?
Take me back to Chrono Phantasma.
She's still... I don't remember. I was an ignorant man in Chrono Phantasma.
Okay, so was I.
Were you? Why are you lying? Don't
You asked
even,
them. Okay. Ooh!
Don't even say it.
This is why Matt got sniped by 3C.
That's not why. You just got hit.
I don't know why.
That burst was not necessary. I think you would have lived the hit regardless of active flow.
Nah, overdrive was coming into play. I don't trust it.
I mean, I don't know.
Divine?
Oh. Why did any of that just happen? Divine Smasher on block, then we CA, then we just back up and enhanced Rekka to punish. What? I don't know if I can.
Keep pushing until the sword is exhausted.
Till the sword is exhausted?
That's a reference. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah. Why would you do reference I wouldn't get?
Specifically because you wouldn't get it.
How could you set me up for failure like this?
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Name one time I haven't hated
That one time and the time before that.
you. Shit, you got me there, man. I can't. A great fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What's the Oki?
2A.
Bro!
Oh,
Can you
okay.
check it?
No.
Another guy, actually. But I did.
All right, now just in hand, just deep. Oh, okay,
Hey, that works. Good job. Great fight.
Can do micro dash 5C enhanced smasher.
Yep.
Does Reaper do more damage?
Probably, but I don't think Reaper off of 5C works.
Yeah, it does not. It definitely doesn't. You know, for the longest time, I thought enhanced Reaper did more damage.
Then regular Reaper,
Yeah,
it doesn't. It just moves him forward.
I used to do like Phantom Pain, and then I do enhanced like D Reaper, and I was like, oh, you don't need to do that whatsoever. I was like, oh.
You do mid screen.
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about corner routing.
Oh, well, I do it to look cool.
Okay. Do you feel cool?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
that's important.
What the hell? Did I hit the execution check? Yes.
But it didn't get any more damage.
Yeah, but I hit the execution check.
Interesting. You'll
That's
be
like
studying
that's
later.
like doing a meta combo in the lab and then doing the same combo in the lab but with active flow on. It looks prettier. What a Rekka! Full screen? Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that was 3C Kide. That's going for a lot of the harder routes here. Okay, you pop OD and okay, you can use get your OP. Or you can
Fine, bro.
do that, or okay, that works too.
Out AJshifters.
Man, ever since I started playing Naruto, I just get way more critical of looking at people doing different decisions.
Yeah. Life's nice on the other side, right?
They're not even necessarily like worse.
What?
What?
Playing characters that work.
Man.
At any point, you could have just said, "Yeah, I played a busted." Wait. It's been a long practice.
It has. It's okay.
At any point, you could have just said, "I played half a character and made top 8. How do you do with yours?" And I couldn't say anything.
I mean, I've done that before on my personal stream. Kind of been there, done that. I don't want to do it on like.
Yeah, and then what did I say? I said save 15% or more on car insurance with Fishman Geico. What a J2C.
What? We could get sued for that, maybe.
Can we?
I don't know.
I hope not. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. The companies are weird.
No Smash.
No
interesting.
I was about to say no Sway, but same difference back then.
I would have.
Smasher would have been better. No, Smasher would have been better.
I would have said Divine.
You know, it feels so awful when you sway a projectile and you're standing there and you're like, okay, time to dash, and you're like, oh, it's still active. Got it.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I like the patience from both players. At some point, someone's got to make a move.
Yeah, we in Under Night. We're BlazBlue. We only have half of them, so.
What? If you combine all anime players from every single game, do you think you would get a complete brain?
Are you included?
What? I'm just talking. Yeah, sure.
Are you included? Then yes.
That is gassing me up a strangely specific amount.
I mean. Whoa! Oh!
That was a low-hitting second and third Rekka, I guess.
The 6B counter hits.
Okay, gets a side swap this
Phantom
time.
Pain?
Or just DDP.
Yeah, you can die for
check
that
for roll.
right? Not you!
Oh, that still didn't kill. This is so close. All it would take is one sword, one
There
move.
is the Judah.
You can't just keep. Never mind. I'm just gonna say yes, I can.
Can't see what?
There's just nothing I can say.
Finally, my boy, you should come to the power.
What power?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Don't be. You know, every time no, for another day.
Questions for later.
I thought of a very specific scene from Justice League Unlimited.
Really?
Yes.
How durable is he?
You can't just make TFS references every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I can. I'm a monster.
God.
See, that's a TFSF.
I cannot control my destiny.
Anyways, 2.9k solid, and an off-screen overhead for your treble. The side swap combo. Woo!
Well, Naoto now has 50 meter. Let's see how it gets. Okay, we DP.
Me when I don't catch the roll. Me when I run into 5D. Me when I block the mix-up. Good job.
Can't just be me when everything.
When I'm Ryan Gosling, yes I can.
You
All right,
would
what's going on here? Let's talk about these left rights. What do you got going on, buddy?
I don't even know. I feel like it's just AJ trying to maintain like position at mid screen, and then Matt's just getting clipped. Oh,
You're trying real hard with these records, man. I hope you taking that, buddy.
Hit the showers. Hit the showers.
Let's talk about this in the locker room.
Yeah, there's a couple of interactions here. You know, we've been joking about it for most of the set, but there's a lot of cases where Matt is trying to fling himself at AJ, and while he's gotten a couple of like, you know, nice like fatals on Rekkas, the majority of the situations it's not working out for him. Like Naruto can't afford it.
Oh god. Oh yay. Oh god.
Naruto can afford flinging himself at New 13 in a lot of instances, above average health, and most of New's confirms off of counter hit drives are not substantial. But at a certain point, you do have to just kind of work off your pure movement.
You're running into a brick wall, my guy.
Yeah. Because any good zoner player is going to...
Yes!
Whoa!
Yes! Oh.
It was almost there, but that was good. That was a completed combo. I'll give him props for that regardless. Oh, that was a lead setup? Okay. Yeah, just pop OD. Oh, you don't even need to.
I totally don't look at
Me when I'm wrong.
me when I don't say anything.
Sometimes that's good. Silence is golden.
Wow.
Oh, not you in particular. I just said in general.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. That came out. That came out like way ruder than I meant.
I've been training you a little too well.
Nah, I was just kind of like, oh, like yeah. Sometimes it's good for like either of us to be quiet. It's okay. These things happen.
Did you know this round decides top 4?
Oh my god, yes.
We actually got really far.
Yeah, this bracket has been going by kind of quick. Oh my goodness, these are
good air
scrambles.
block. Good air block on the JB crossover.
Hmm.
Some good air block on the JB crossover.
Yeah. Once again, trying to fling himself with the Rekkas here. They're not really connecting the way Matt wants. 2B? That was meant to be a barrier. 2. Oh, he says like 2.
I'm so flattered.
Alright, this should be an overdrive.
Yeah, get some burst instead for your trouble. What's the Schmixy Wixie?
What? Dude. You know
Smasher!
what? Okay, there
Finally!
we go.
There
Alright.
You see,
We do.
Past Toledo and Chaotic didn't know that when you didn't do that Smasher against Free Game, you were storing it for that moment.
It was the long con.
Yeah. Can't believe it really was the best of times, Toledo.
It wasn't even the worst of times.
Yeah. They say the real Smasher was the friends we made along the way. Which makes my Smasher joke earlier a lot more questionable. Either which way, we are now in top 4 for BostonBlueBeat online. Toledo, do you have anything you want to share before we get into the last batch of matches for tonight?
Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff coming up for us here.
Like Christmas, buy me a gift. Like Christmas, buy me a gift.
I'll get you a gift at TNS.
Is it the Dragon Ball gift?
No. Sadly. That one didn't pan out.
Can you so if that's the case, can you tell me what it is now?
Oh, not here. I won't tell you ever in case it comes up again.
What? No! Don't do that.
I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
Into the sun with you.
If it's like officially Jover, then I won't. But until then, like I will copium a little bit. And I'm being so serious when I say this.
What did I ever do to you? I'm so nice to you 24/7 all the time.
Are you just gonna lie in front of
yes
everyone like that?
I am.
How could you do this to us?
I'm a monster. Back to your announcements.
Oh my god. Okay, yes. So, we've got 2 new games that are coming up for our November monthly, which is this weekend on the 18th. That's right. This is this Saturday, 5 days. It's going to be pretty good. We've got Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections, and we also have Tekken 7. So we've got two wildly different games that are over here. Mind you, there's a $100 pop bonus for Ninja Storm connections. So all I'm saying is, if you know something busted in that game, you probably want to pull up with that immediately. It will be pretty big there. Definitely be sure to come out for it. I think that's going to be really enjoyable. Ninja Storm is a really fun game to like play around, both just like as a pure single player game. So I think it'll be really cool to see what tech people have. This is again like probably our first time ever running Ninja Storm in a bracket in Boston in general. So
who do you play in Ninja Storm, Torito?
I play a bunch of different characters. We'll get into that in between. You can Q&A for characters that I like.
Hey guys, Q&A for characters Torito likes in Naruto.
Yeah.
Or else.
Or else what?
You don't want to know.
Okay. So we're seeing a repeat of this matchup in particular with Cryo against Jahvahn here.
And it's already 2-1.
How could you do this? Do you know how hard it is to stream?
Streaming is a blow up.
It's tough. But yeah, we're going into our first game here. Again, we're going to see a lot of those J236Bs in order for Taokaka to kind of reasonably disengage in situations like that, but I honestly think S6B will still clap that because she moves forward during it. Oh my goodness.
I don't think can Tao fuzzy S? Because that's like the third time I've seen this happen on S specifically.
I have no clue. I could not tell you these specifics here. I don't ask Cryo enough about like Tao specific stuff. All I know is that I tried the like Kokonoe Super Ball punish as Taokaka, and I was like, wow. Like, this is a lot.
Oh no. Cryo no tech. Now he's gonna die.
He's alive.
Never mind.
Big up OD if you
now
want.
He's gonna die.
Oh man. That's rough. These things happen. Cryo at least still has a full OD gauge to spend here, but I'm not sure if he's gonna necessarily get the punishes he wants.
Early burst from Jahvahn too. How do you feel about that, Torito?
I disagree with it. I think Jahvahn's fine on defense. Maybe the like earlier offensive sequence in the corner kind of like rattled Jahvahn a bit, and he's like, I really don't want to be there. Alright, a couple counter hits here, but no follow-ups. 5D does not end up hitting Needy. Cryo rightfully mashes in that situation. Let's see what we got for the mix here. Just 2 A's here. CA comes out from Jahvahn, and yeah, I think Jahvahn really just wants to disengage from Cryo. Good punish on the JD.
Ooh, ooh la la.
This is going to be a lot of damage. This is 5K.
Will it kill? Oh my god, wait, it might. 4.8k exactly, and the double 6A, you gotta bury your both hits.
Yeah, Tao 6A is unironically one of the, is like a top 10 like anti-air. It's so good.
I'd say top 36.
Chaotic.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say it's worse than Jubei 2C?
No.
Okay, so it's top 35 then.
I mean, that still puts it in the realm of top 36.
I'm not good at continuing this bit as you, and that makes me mad.
Usually echelons for even, so top 36.
You don't need to. Suffering does indeed continue. What are you doing? What are you talking about? You gotta burst this Cryo, please, Jesus Christ.
Family guy.
You do gotta burst at some point. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
And Cell?
You're gonna die. It's the fact that it's punctuated with just a... That kills me every time. Yeah, Tao does like, yeah, I know there's sometimes surprises, like, at Tao doing damage, but this character does do damage. It's just that you have to have, like, really good hands to do it consistently.
You gotta really look into this character's combo theory at a higher level to understand. Oh, wow, this character actually hurts.
Dog, I tried to do Kokonoe, I tried to do a Super Ball punish with Taokaka, it took me, like, 20 minutes. I was like, what is happening here? I like asked Cryo and he's like, yeah.
Block Crush Trigger is neutral, but you got mashed out. Cryo, you're blowing everything we trained for.
We did not train for this.
Yeah, we didn't train Cryo for this.
Actually, if Jiv trained him, then he hadn't. Oh, okay, hold on.
He's blowing everything we trained for.
You're blowing it.
Ooh,
there's
what
the
a very
6A.
reactionary 6A there. That was very
I think that was. I don't even know if that was a reaction. I think he just did it.
Oh.
There's a lot of times where Cryo will like run up a little bit and then go for 6A. Because on block he can still cancel into most normals, and then
What?
Yeah, it's Tau Walkling mix, dude. I'm surprised that Cryo hasn't been going for it a lot. I don't know if it's height specific or what, but Walkling
What a
mix
good
is just
JB
messed
there.
up. Jesus Christ. Oh wow, that barely didn't connect. Good break in order to get away from the projectile, but there's the 6B again. I really do think that 6B in this matchup is wild good for S.
There's 6B
There it is
again.
once again. Because again, like at the end of the day, good crouch under the JC. I think that crawl is going to also be extremely useful against a lot of these like IEDs.
Good JB,
That's
good
going to
DP,
be.
that's me death. It's not death, sweet. How can you
me
lie to
when
the
I
audience like
lie!
that?
Don't CA. Don't CA. They're spaced. Oh no.
So nice, you jibber twice.
You, what? Oh, you said Jubba. Okay.
Cause jibber, JB.
Yeah. But I honestly think that this is pretty emblematic of a lot of the. Oh, this is winners finals.
I told you, top 4. Pat your head.
You did. I didn't even give it the gravitas.
Gravitas?
Gravitas? I
Gravitas.
don't think it's gravitas. I think it's
Nebulous.
gravitas. Why did you just say a completely unrelated word?
It sounds like gravitas and nebulous are both space words.
That's not what
Well, gravity and nebula. Come on, man.
my brain is angry. My brain. That was a TRM. That sucks. That was tough. That's one of those rounds where you just get hit. I don't know what else to say, frankly.
It's like hitting a pothole so deep you just stop talking for the rest of the day.
And you just like the engine like doesn't come on, and you're like,
I'm not gonna speak it into reality. I'm gonna keep on driving, and we're gonna call it a day.
yeah, it's over. It's time to walk.
Yeah.
Oh, this round's pretty cool.
Bam, bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
You can't say that
I had
every
to
time.
say it
6C,
once.
it's time to skip to the next round because this guy is
Bam.
dead. With OD probably, but
Not.
with OD or enough meter that Jahvahn was definitely dead there.
And you just do it again? You had me.
Some of these people are unprotected. I don't think that burst was good. That is a really risky burst to do. That's putting like a huge bet on your ability to play out neutral in the next round, which has by far been the toughest aspect for Cryo to deal with.
And the JD, the 5D got stuffed by bowling ball of all things.
Yeah, bowling ball doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it's a high-level projectile, so it lives quite a lot of hits, and it's just there to be annoying in cover space. You have to respect it in aggravating amount. I actually wonder if S. Bruner shots can get rid of it with specific sequences.
Good question.
Oh, Cryo's dead.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Cryo! What a clean 3-0 from Jahvahn. Give me a round of applause for him. All right.
Are you happy now? Are you? You? Oh man,
I'd like
that
to
was
believe
just-
I'm happy.
that was something else.
And now we're in losers finals. Oh my god. Well, I'd like to remind you guys that as we come to a close on BostonBlueBeat Online for BlazBlue this week, tomorrow is still BostonBlueBeat Online for what game, Toledo?
Plus R.
Plus R of what?
What? Guilty Gear
Say
Plus
the full
R?
game.
Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus R.
plus
Why am
R,
I
you're
listening
wrong.
to you?
Because
Screw
you're
you.
wrong. It's Guilty
No.
Gear XX Accent Core Plus R.
And I still don't care.
Please select your character.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
You hear this, guys? You don't care about Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R? Why is that, Toledo?
I just don't care about saying the entire name of it, but I do
Sounds
think
like
it's a
someone
cool
who
game.
wouldn't sign up for tomorrow's bracket.
At 8 p.m. Eastern?
Exactly.
Oh my god. That being said, we are going towards loser semifinals. We're going to determine who Cryo will play against in losers finals to get a shot at Jahvahn here.
Is it S Cero or Shero?
It says Shadow Sarah on there, so it's S.
It's kind of like Incent. Do you pronounce the S or the C?
Huh?
In Sent, like S-C-E-N-T. Do you pronounce the S or the C?
I just say sent.
Yeah, but are you pronouncing the S or are you pronouncing the C?
Okay, say sent without the C.
Sent.
There's your answer.
Now say Sent without the S.
And
I'm gonna punch you so hard. I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm not beating around the bush. I'm just gonna harm you. But you see what I mean, right?
no, when I said sent the second time, I meant like sent like you send a paper.
No, scent like smell.
Okay, we'll say sent with like you're sending something.
Scent.
Why did you do like a little?
Wait, does he get it? He had it. He got it this time.
Oh, okay.
But yes, S-C-E-N-T. Are you pronouncing the S or the C?
Oh my god, that punish. Hold on a second. Wait, we're gonna see perhaps a dead now till the next 3 seconds.
No.
1, 2,
3.
and you sat there. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, don't. Oh, so nice. They're overhead twice.
You can't just okay, I guess you can remix it.
I feel like doing overhead in the air is redundant.
Yeah, you can just do falling JA.
It's like I'm blocking high anyways. You're improving.
Oh, actually, now that I think about it, slide into bits is actually really difficult for Naruto to deal with because it's a
No.
property move into a projectile.
But that's the thing.
So-
One would assume that Naruto with a 6B Thunderbolt has a reaction.
Oh, you're actually super correct. Never mind.
That's how Azrael did it. He just 3 Cs.
No, you're right. Bullet can technically like 6C, but you know. That fatal was weird.
Oh,
Sexy
Jayo.
startup is-
Ow.
Oh my goodness.
I have never.
This is
seen-
going to be a lot of damage. Well, not a lot of damage, but this Ogie's going to suck from that. He has overdrive available, but I don't think he has like the wake up. Oh, you
Command
tried to
grab
sway. You poor lamb. Don't forget, Phantom Pain does lose the projectile invulnerability of sway, so those bits will connect. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
right now, if I was Sarah, I would just chill. And look what happened. Look what he gave you. He gave you a round, man. Happy birthday. He just gifted you a game.
Yeah. I don't even think that 6A was necessarily a bad decision, but that was just one of those moments where the first time you go for the mix-up, your opponent does the exact thing that will just kill you for it.
Yep. You hate to see this kind of thing happen. Okay, back to the scent conversation, though, right?
Yeah, so I was just saying send. Okay, well, if you're still saying send, like sent and all that jazz, right?
Yeah.
Then you're just saying it with the S. I think you're just saying it with the S regardless, because it sounds the same.
So if you remove the C from scent, you still get scent?
Yes,
just
but
pronouncing
it's completely, that's a completely different word.
Okay. So, but you get what I mean, right? It's like when you say knife, do you pronounce the K or the N?
I hate what you're saying here, but it is the N.
Why not the K?
Because K doesn't have a N sound. What are you talking about?
Then why is it needed to spell the word knife?
I'm not a linguistics professor.
Apparently you are, Mr. Insofar.
Look, I took one linguistics class in college, and that was about it.
Oh thank God, I didn't take one in college.
Hmm?
I didn't take one in college.
Okay. I think you'd find it genuinely interesting.
Probably.
Oh,
WJC.
good.
Good
On
golf.
the tick throw there. Okay, I think I'm noticing a potential problem in some of Matt's routing. There's times where he does 2B into 3C, and okay, that will recover, or just gets our seed. Okay.
No sway.
Block overhead.
Block. Good block on the cross up
Oh,
though.
don't burst, 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 don't burst. You can't burst now. No, they just didn't get an input or something. That was weird. Getting a raw dash forward there into nothing is inexplicable.
You hate to see this kind of thing happen, buddy.
You truly do. Oh, that is such
that
a
was funky.
weird counter.
That was funky. I don't know what that was. Oh, and
Oh, no. Okay, you could do... All right, no, this is still good damage.
yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good.
All right.
Three.
Sweet
Wait,
dash.
Pain. 5 CBD.
All right, cool. Oh, my God.
Off the drop kick.
2B, 6A. Only like 4 characters in the game have that. It's really messed up.
2B 6A. Oh.
Like 2B Gatling overhead, yeah.
Yeah.
Extremely rare. I think it's like, it's Bang, Bullet, Naruto, and it's kind of it, I think. Off the top of my head.
We'll run it.
Yeah.
All right, was caught not blocking on the way down. Don't know what that was about.
Okay, 5C ended up coming out. That's probably a mistimed 2C there. I honestly think Matt would benefit on going for a few more easy routes for consistency at mid-screen. There's a couple of times where his combo selection has resulted in, well, the following you're seeing on screen here. Where
And then
Sero is just running off
at the wheel with that 2C as well.
Yeah. Oh, one thing to actually note here, we might be seeing the closer of this round here. Oh my goodness. Okay, danger state.
Overdrive?
Burst is coming up. There's a chance.
Blocks it. Really?
No. Okay. Yeah. Not enough hit stop, I guess, to increase the burst speed. Oh no, they didn't kill.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, you have to get.
Just smash her. Just smash her. Just smash her.
Okay.
Unironically. Whoa!
Yeah. Close enough.
I didn't know that was a thing. That's so cool. Counter assault perhaps coming up. No. No. From
Super. Smasher?
I did not know that. That's really sick. Oh my god, the bits ended up getting the job done there. Okay, what was I saying?
I forget. I forget.
I was starting to say something interesting.
Matt's combo usage. Or combo decision making.
Yeah, I think they would have just benefited from a few simpler combo routing at mid-screen there. To kind of reiterate, some of that simpler combo routing would have resulted in less situations going haywire, especially against Izanami, where you really want to be playing consistently. Just due to the natural strength of Izanami's win condition, right? And Naruto running offense on Izanami is pretty good for him. Like, that character can still run his game plan A-okay. But if you're lacking in certain matchup specifics that are really helpful, like enhanced Waco DP, then things get a little rougher. To be a little more specific there, enhanced DDP is particularly useful in this matchup because it shreds Izanami's ribcage. But yeah, if certain things are not being as consistent, you just gotta have to go for these simpler routes there.
100%. And this isn't to knock Matt's execution. It is pretty good from what I've seen, but in the moment, if you're worried the optimal stuff is going to drop, then go for what's simple and what you know.
Yeah, it's not to knock. Again, like they got like plenty of good stuff there, so
oh yeah,
that was working out pretty well. Oh, actually, Sarah was mentioning that they got 7th on their first TMN. Okay, that's really dope then.
Cool.
I'm glad to see newer people pop in for that. That's really cool.
You did much better than my TMN ones.
They don't exist.
Exactly.
That doesn't.
What I'm saying here is, no matter what, always enter brackets. Whether or not you're worried, because you're gonna do better than someone else, and you can't improve if you don't enter.
Yes. Wow, I wish I had something more substantial to add to that.
Yeah, you could say a fancy word.
Oh, like what?
Laconicism.
Did you say reconnaissance instead of
laconicism?
What?
It's the act of being concise.
I hate it when you say you're stupid.
Why?
You just say words like this randomly.
Oh my god, you're gonna say a bigger word. Like reconnaissance.
Like what? Loquacious.
See? What?
You don't know about that word?
No?
Being loquacious basically means you like talk a lot.
Loquacious.
I only know that because of like that one Critical Role, like 4 episode shot thing. More on nerdy topics a little later.
Yeah.
6B connects here.
Loquacious about the set.
This is, I don't know if you can because quite frankly, Cryo is getting hit a lot.
Wait for it. Oh.
The dropped Oki there is actually kind of criminal. So one thing I like to do against Izanamis, and I just do this all the time to check if their Oki is actually good in the corner, I just roll forward. You would be like shocked at the amount of times in which like a lot of Izanamis, and I'm not saying like the really, really good ones, but you'd be shocked at the amount of Izanamis that like drop their Oki and then like lose to forward roll there. It like truly enables you to just get out of what would have been a harrowing situation.
Yeah.
But that's just like the layer 1 that I do. And then once that gets clipped like twice, I'm like, alright, never mind. Alright, clipped by the drive, but no follow-up from Cryo. And now he's forced to play an extremely dangerous neutral here. If there is anything that is... This is an extremely cat and mouse matchup. Pun unintended, because... Well, yes. Well, in reverse. Also, the cat has like 3 guns at all times. So, you know, have fun with that.
Ooh,
I love
I like
wall
that- I
cling,
like that
and
crawl.
yeah,
I called
this
it
is
crawl
looking
and
at
then walking. I called it crawl and then walking.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So, like, Oki like that in particular, where it looked like the knockdown wasn't as secure, like, you can just roll there. It's one of the weirder instances of just rolling, because Izanami is known for, like, really good Oki and really good pressure, but if the Izanami player is not necessarily as consistent with this stuff, like, you just kind of roll and leave. No reversal super bits from Sero. I'm interested into why that happened. I don't know if
This
there's
shouldn't be
input there or
death.
what. Nah,
next?
they'd have to pop, like,
Yeah,
OD
yes,
super.
yeah.
Actually, OD super might have killed. Oh, this movement is so precise. I don't know how Cryo got out of there. Now we're in a very dangerous situation. No burst available for Cryo. This means that a lot of his punishes aren't going to lead to easy kills here. Sero gets the hit in this situation. RC's to get to the
RC
ground.
for the extension.
Oh, not quite there. Oh, reversal
Wake
super
up,
comes
super.
out.
The classic. The god even.
Oh my goodness. All right. Now we're looking at a pretty close situation at hand here. Again, this is losers finals. This is indeed Tao versus Izanami there. Cryo up a game in this situation. And I'm not gonna lie, this is very tough. If you want to talk about really difficult matchups, well, look no further here. And this is just for Cryo to get the chance to play against Jahvahn in even a just as tough matchup later on. Overdrive cancel here is going to work out super well. No EA, doesn't trigger the active flow. There's not a lot of damage attached to here, but let's see what the Oki looks like. Kind of juts out of there, nothing really substantial following up here. Back to neutral in this situation here. And Cryo's really just looking to get like a tag in. This matchup is particularly difficult the moment, or at least in neutral, it's very difficult the moment Izanami clicks the D button. Because frankly, just the ability for her to leverage bits against Cryo and cover, against Tao and cover space, while also having good anti-airs and air-to-airs, make it insanely difficult for a Tao to just navigate. So we're seeing situations like this where Cryo gets the really good crawl there, but they still get clipped after the fact. Alright, overdrive and active flow available for Cryo. I don't know if that would lead to a kill. I don't think that there's a lot of like 100-meter routes there, and I don't think Cryo's opting to pop the OD quite here in round 1, but we'll see how that, if that changes here. JC connects, this should lead to a death. Burst from Shadow Zero. I would say this is a hero burst where the character not a literal villain in the story. Alright, goes into float there. Cryo's just trying to cover space, clip Zero at some point, but no! The cross under 2B ends up connecting and taking the round there. Man, those bursts were both equally extremely dicey.
And this was an incredibly close round. So honestly, they're both going into this next round pretty evenly. So it really just comes down to a matter of just how well one can maintain momentum.
And again, realistically in this matchup, it is far worse for Cryo to burst than it is for Sarah.
Oh,
Like,
this is just pressure, because a lot of Tao's offense mix really comes around how well you can block it reactionary wise. Not really oppressive like Izanami's is, and then given the lack of reversal options Tao Kaka has, it's all the more substantial. Okay. Yes,
oh, speaking of which,
cut off what I'm saying.
going to Cat Claw Super is actually really smart because there's no way that Izanami could like unfloat in time to crouch.
Yeah.
So that's actually really cool, like specific moments there, and I don't think Sero realized that was a possibility there. Probably gonna send out bits. Yep, covers their spacing on the whiff 6A. Oh no, 6C RC2B. It's nasty, it's disgusting, and you love to see it if you're an Izanami fan. 6A once again connecting here, and we are 1-1 at Losers Finals. Again, this is a final, so this will be a 3 out of 5 set, per usual.
We're gonna be here until the end of time.
Nah, we're gonna finish up here in like 45 minutes.
The end of time.
Look, unless this is like the ending of Don't Look Up, I think we'll be okay.
Domain expansion.
I haven't watched like JJK.
Oh, I'll get you on that soon.
I'll probably honestly read it at this point. I'm tired of being out of the loop.
Domain expansion.
Trick Edge ends up Trick Edge connects here, not necessarily a full combo, gets the hop there. JJ whips actually, huh? 3C connects, and this will be a drained overdrive from Sero here.
Bam. Pow, pow, pow. Alright, what's the mix? 5A, nothing? Alright, cool. Sometimes it's best to just, you know, condition with mids and then do something crazy in the next 3 seconds. Save me up.
I hate the fact that it happened instantly after you finish your sentence. Oh goodness, the delay air dash J is there. Not a full combo, however. Counter assault comes out, and now it's time to play out a little bit of neutral here. Alright, JC ends up connecting here. No substantial hit yet. Even the counter hit skull doesn't do anything. Reversal super goes nowhere. Trick edge from downtown. Oh god, another JC connects here. Oh wow.
236. Interesting.
I'm surprised that he hasn't been clipped for that with like Izanami J.
Yeah, 6A.
Because I would expect that to be.
I would honestly mention a lot of in terms of success ratio tonight. Sero's CAs are on the lower, or Sero's anti-airs are on the lower end in terms of success for 6As. Or just not there.
Yeah, they're surprisingly absent for a character with such a good anti-air. And I think if Sero's a little more liberal with it, especially when you have bits to cover, it will provide them very, very big benefit.
Oh yeah.
Ribcage is up, Cryo's out of like a tick of health. I won't say it's over, but
It ain't looking good.
certainly not.
And then this
5B
happens.
connects here. Okay, this is a
Cryo
start,
can
but
get a burst. That's actually phenomenal.
yeah, it'll likely be an overdrive. But even if he oh my goodness, if he gets a burst or overdrive, the round is fine. This is fine for Cryo now.
You can take this.
Yeah, this is a-okay. In fact, I would wager losing quickly is even better because burst doesn't grow up that fast.
I just say
No,
it
it
like
doesn't.
that.
I don't know. I just wanted to sound stupid.
Very flowery prose about that.
That wasn't very flowery. It just was
Be more concise.
kind of basic.
Practice
Jesus!
your
Air throw.
laconism.
Oh my goodness. You can't just...
Stop being so loquacious.
There's so many, like...
maybe.
You are so distracting!
Yes. Bam.
Don't say that so pleased with yourself.
Yes.
Don't say that neutral. Jesus,
What?
love.
She can do that?
Yeah, she can do a lot of crazy
I
stuff.
hate this character.
This character is a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Who gets overdrive first?
Cryo! Oh, he didn't. I don't think I was already canceling it. Okay, now
him
all it
moving
will take is one little hit.
Look at him moving on, man. Wow. Look at that.
Jeez.
Sniped from downtown.
Yeah, Cryo's been doing a lot of trick edges to the left in situations where it'll cause Tao Kaka to fling herself across the entire screen and then bounce off the wall. I think that's personally pretty dangerous, but it's been working out decent enough for him.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
All right, let's see what we get here coming in for our next round start. Another trick edge into nothing.
Okay.
Into no. Okay. This is
And
gonna be
we go
pretty
the
solid
same
damage
Loki?
for Cryo here. Jesus.
Wait, air dash on a Tao mix. Wow.
Cryo's been going for that a lot. I still want to see the wall cling mix. It's so good.
I don't. It's nasty.
But it's nasty in the way that makes you go like, ugh, when something's cool.
Now I go, what the? No character worse than me should have things better than me.
Yes, I understand the sentence. It took some time. Oh my goodness. This is looking rough. Good blocks. You can punish. Oh, not quite there in full. This is now a dangerous situation. Cryo has to find, and immediately does. As if on cue. CA comes out. Yeah, there we go.
On quick.
Now, given the amount of CAs that Sarah's been doing, I'm wondering if Cryo can do like 5B no cancel, and if that will beat CA.
On 5C?
5B.
5B. No, it should.
Because 5B is the knee.
Oh, Cryo. You mean Cryo doing 5B?
Yeah, if Cryo does that. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Because, like, I know, oh, God, it was like a neuro, like 2 neuro lectures ago where he was talking about Tao's, like, frame data, but I'm
There it
pretty
is.
sure
It was
5B
set
can do it.
down to the very last round.
This is, we're looking like we're fast approaching that. If Zero gets these next 2 rounds, then they will certainly take us to a game 5 here. And we will never, ever, ever leave.
End of time.
Pretty much. All right, the super comes out for Sero here, and now we're looking at a last round, not last game situation. This is game 4, but let me tell you, it's close.
Just give it a sec. We'll see.
Yeah, big trade here. Honestly, I wonder how much Sero could get away with clicking JB. I feel like that would destroy Tao.
Destroy.
Destroy. Okay, now at this point, this is a situation where a bursting on the next hit would be ideal. Because no matter what, you're in a next touch kill situation here. Oh my goodness, drops the Oki. This could be Cryo's one chance. The CA comes out again. Cryo has not been calling that out.
It's honestly, it's still very even, all things considered. And now the health deficit is about to be evened up. This really could be honestly the next hit kills kind of situation.
With overdrive available, any like substantial hit will get it done.
Let's find out.
Oh, we mash in the White House.
Oh.
Okay, 2A connects. That's not going to lead to enough damage to kill, but Cryo can get a pretty solid Oki ender here. There's a lot of meter here. Let's see if Sero opts for either a...
Super, though.
No. Wait, he's going to RC. He's going to RC. Yeah, that kills. Wow, that kills.
I told you, Toledo.
That was like a 2A starter. Or something. Jesus.
I didn't know it was going to kill, all things considered. But
I genuinely thought that was going to be like... that wasn't going to kill, and Sero was just going to smash reversal super and take game 4.
I would have started crying.
I would have been upset, too. But now we have set the stage for our next grand finals. This will indeed be Cryo versus Jahvahn here. And before we get into the set, we got a couple of things to talk about, of course, per usual. Once again, to remind you guys, for our next monthly is coming up on November 18th. This is literally this Saturday. So we'll have Tekken 7 with Traveling Controller here, and we'll still have our regular titles. But in addition to those, we're also going to have Ninja Storm Connections. You heard that right. We will have Naruto Ninja Storm Connections. And it has $100 already in the pot.
Not 99, not 101, 100.
So if you want to make a little extra money here, you could sign up for Ninja Storm and play. I play a little bit of Ozma and a couple other characters in that game. I think Ozma's really sick. Additionally, don't forget we will also have our Uni 2 beta bracket, and that will have a pop bonus of $250.
That's a lot.
So dude, I don't know. We got the money in, and we said, all right, sure, we'll do this. So if you want to cook people with like a day -1 Kuon and make a little bit of cash, be sure to pull up for that. Sign-ups are going to be on-site at Balance Patch. Doors open at 2 p.m. The earliest brackets are at 4 p.m. You can hit !monthly to sign up. Don't forget, we are also powered by Junk Food Arcades. Known for the Snack Box Micros, they got a collection of controllers available for purchase and customization. And the Swirl is a new controller developed that's featuring a ton of stuff that you would want in a snack box with the accessibility of a pad for use even outside of fighting games.
Hey,
so,
Toledo,
for example,
what game can you play with the Swirl? You're going to give me an example. Never mind.
Yeah, you can play like Dark Souls on the Swirl. Seriously, I've seen people play that on the Swirl. It's crazy.
Can you play Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3 on the Swirl?
Maybe? I don't know.
Play Jack and Dax the Precursor Legacy on the Swirl?
You could probably do that on the Swirl.
Oh, okay, cool. Can you play Kingdom Hearts 2 on the Swirl?
Yes.
Can you fight the Day of 13 on the Swirl?
Yes.
So you know I'm getting for Christmas, right? You know what you gotta do, right?
What?
You gotta fight the Day of 13 on the Swirl.
Oh my god.
Blindfolded. And each time you get hit, I throw you.
You just want to throw me.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the way you said it like sounded like a weird mix of guilty and just kind of like, yeah. Alright, for our round start here, we do have Cryo taking the initiative here.
Nope.
Tick throw does get blocked, no TRM for him.
Wow.
Yeah. Now,
got this?
if you guys weren't around for the winner's final set, Jahvahn did take it 3-0 in a rather dominating fashion as the set came to a close here. So I'm wondering what adjustments Cryo is thinking of making here in order to take this set over Jahvahn and perhaps even the next.
We shall see, but and look, a 6A that didn't anti-air, but still hit.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that Cryo a lot of times will just run up 6A, because even on hit on the ground or on block on the ground, like, it's still pretty safe. It's not like, say, like Hibiki 2C or something like that, where the cancel options are awkward. Like, she can still do plenty of stuff. Man, that RC led to a pretty nasty situation here. This is going to be one touch from death. Crest is set. Instant overhead. No! A reversal super says otherwise. Oh, if Cryo RC'd that, that probably would have resulted in either a kill or a burst. Baseball Around the World comes back. Lots of JBBs from Jahvahn. Let's see what Cryo opts for. He can go for a 6A, but if Jahvahn backs up with just a simple projectile, that will beat it and take the round here. Counter hit CA. The Apple Core ends up connecting. Not able to fully jail. 15 seconds left on the clock. S could reasonably stall this one out. Jahvahn had a tick of health, but
gets staggered out.
With a simple 2A.
Sometimes the simple stuff counts.
Yes.
Or it matters the most.
Yes.
What mattered the most was remembered the least. 2A.
Huh. Let me make
Yeah.
that. 7, you cannot throw me. Not
You
yet.
definitely can throw him.
I mean, physically, yes, but I'm just saying, no, please don't.
Remember, last chance for Q&A.
7 is the size of a fucking mountain. He could just walk up and just probably, like, throw a building.
I feel like he'd walk up and then his aura alone is what launches you.
That would be crazy.
Like, imagine you see him, you get picked up, and all you hear is, let's talk about it.
Can you imagine 7 as an interrogator?
Let's talk about it.
He's like, I'm the good cop, there's the bad cop. Let's talk about it.
And then you blow up. Jahvahn is getting violently oppressed by Tao today. What is going on?
And he's not getting hit, which is the craziest part about it.
The adjustments Cryo must have made between this set and the last was yeesh.
Yeah, the offensive structure here is looking very good.
6B is putting in Chamberlain numbers tonight. Oh my god.
Truly. Things are looking good in this situation. JVB is connecting here. We're back to the mid-screen ender. Not a lot. Cryo could still reasonably kill in, honestly, on that hit, yeah.
The 3C was interesting.
Oh my goodness. 2-on-4C into JC. Oh my god.
6B putting in massive amounts of work, like I said. Chamberlain.
Alright, this is not
Kobe.
death here, but, okay,
death.
now this is death. Whoops.
Oops, all berries.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I had you muted for like 5 seconds.
How could you?
I know, I feel bad.
I wouldn't. Ooh,
Yeah,
5B
here's the
and
run
a
up
more
6A. And we're seeing a bit more grounded options from Jahvahn in order to beat that out there. I'm not sure what necessarily Cryo would have to do to kind of work around that. Because I don't think the 6As are bad necessarily, but there's just so many things that S has that would beat it. The TRM here connects, and we are looking at what could very well just be a perfect for Jahvahn. The delay tech gets called out right there.
That was super right there to catch it too. And unfortunately, the meter got spent as well.
Jesus, yeah, that was one of the rare instances where you see like the character's crest come out, but like something else happens.
First game, albeit pretty raggedy.
It was good until it wasn't.
Yeah, goes to Jahvahn.
Yeah, like Cryo had really good. Cryo like is playing pretty well throughout, but some of the adjustments that Jahvahn made in round 2 and round 3 really did cook Cryo.
Hey, do we say IOH or do we say Iowa?
Want to say Iowa?
I forget Iowa exists sometimes.
You know, I do too. Can you spot Iowa on a map?
No, I actually can't spot at all 50 states. I can spot a good chunk of them, but not all.
You ever see the map where it's like states are in different places? Because that cooked me one time. I genuinely thought my geography was just really bad until I like looked at it again and went, "Why is Mississippi here?"
I don't think my geography is good either, but I also think geography is a measure for how well someone is knowledgeable on their country. If you can't name the 50 states and capitals by now, then yeah, it's a problem. But if you can't point them out, that's fine.
I just did the song.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Jackson, Indiana.
Oh, you can't, you cannot, you can, no.
Why not?
I'm vetoing this.
Because I know the whole song and you don't?
Yes.
Okay, cool. As long as you know your place.
I'm just placating you, to be honest.
Oh.
Haha.
It's a charge crush trigger. Hey, we talked about that.
Yes, we did. But that was when I was doing it too much instead of regular CT.
Yeah.
Crest pops for the plus frames there. Wow, just goes projectile into 2B. There's so much respect from Cryo now, especially compared to their last set where Cryo was just mashing a lot more on the 236Bs.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Jahvahn is structuring a lot more 236As instead, and that's demanding a lot more respect from Cryo during the pressure.
Very good air positioning on Jahvahn as well. You know, airs are a lot more than just I'm gonna toss my butt out against yours. There really is a lot of thought that goes into when and where you place yourself at these specific spots.
Yeah, this matchup is kind of one of those funny cases where there's many instances of being extremely thoughtful about your placements, but there's still plenty of like, I'm just gonna throw this out here because it's just good to have a hitbox out right now. So it can be a little hard to define player intention. Oh, that delay tag is not gonna do it. That burst is fine and all, but this is an S with like over 50 meter. Charge CT connects, however, right into throw.
Good.
This is like 3k. It's not a lot of damage, but it's something.
It is from a guard break.
Yeah. But most importantly is honestly the mix following up. Oh no, the delay tech ends up ruining it, in fact.
And now Jahvahn is on, what's it called, Toledo?
Set point.
Set point.
Why did you say it with an H?
Oh, that was part of my stutter.
Oh. Okay. I'll accept that.
You better accept it.
I could accept it as I fucking please.
I will launch you.
No, you can't.
I'm telling you, bro, just threatening to launch people is great.
You just wish to see people in the air under someone else's power.
Yes, actually.
Now I'm thinking of the regular show clip where the dude just throws the guy at the cave and he blows up.
I was gonna say what ruined it for me was when Rigby punched Pops and he got sent into the sun. that was where my interest in people being launched came from.
Because like the punch on Muscle Man is really funny and the punch on Skips is goofy too, but Pops just
gets sent flying.
Like literally head over heels and just like gone.
Oh. Beautiful morning. That's twice now Cryo just opened up by Charge Crush Trigger. I think Jahvahn might have a sense on when and where Cryo shoots the barrier.
Yeah, because Jahvahn also does not really use CT a lot, just kind of in general as a player, so you can tell this is like, okay, this is working, it's time to implement this way more and layer around it. Bowling ball is out, that's going to limit a couple of S's approaches, and that's kind of like the typical thing, that is like the very basic, like, Street Fighter level of, I send out a slow projectile, I anti-air the jump.
Yeah. It's the layer 1 for Guile. What a round start. How much damage is it going to be?
This is like 3.2k.
Nope, 3.4.
Guess we were both wrong.
3396, round up to 4.
Now we're rounding up. Curious. Oh, the movement was so good, but not able to punish the 6B.
Wow, side swap too.
Yeah. Bowling ball's out once again, and I think Jahvahn hasn't realized that he could, in theory, just use a bunch of, like, rounded projectiles. Because I think if he does 2 through 6B, 2 through 6A, most of the time when those make contact with a projectile, they'll still go through. That happens in the bullet matchup a lot.
That makes sense. Also, 2 and 4A grabbing someone, I haven't seen that happen in years.
It happened literally last week in bracket, funny enough.
Did it now?
It wasn't this bracket, but it was, No, it was a BostonBlueBeat bracket. Because that prompted a very cursed response from Aerodat.
Probably last
guy will make fun of him for the next time I see him.
Right now, Jahvahn is on.
Oh no, not the D-Sync!
No!
There is great pain in this world.
Why'd you let this happen? How could this happen
to me? Has been my whole life.
I think you skipped like 4 lyrics.
Yes, I definitely did.
I think after that is I've made my mistakes.
I have no idea, man.
Oh, we guess we gotta wait here and see whether or not Jahvahn wins or Cryo wins.
Yeah. This is rather tense. We literally have no idea. I think based on the buttons being pressed, I think Cryo is hitting Jahvahn more, though.
That could be a burst.
Could be. Ooh, there's a lot of shots coming out. Oh, that's probably a burst.
Oh, yeah. The fact that Jahvahn was the last one to do an attack into nothing. Yeah.
That was a burst. Oh, boy.
I
love decent commentary because you just kind of can guess. You can still guess a couple of things based on inputs.
that was X for Cryo backing out. Yeah, that was Jahvahn got it.
There is great pain in this world, and there is still some for Takaka players. However,
there is no pain in Comp Squad,
and there is no pain for Jahvahn either. Taking it in 3-0, taking it over Cryo 3-0 in both sets and cementing themselves.
Let's just start guess. Let's just start guess. Yeah, Jahvahn said GG. It's done.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's over.
You bet on Cryo.
I would have lost money.
You can still pay me though. You know.
No,
Yeah. Yes.
no,
I mean, I have your routing number, so either which way.
no, you don't.
I love when you doubt me, because then it makes the surprise even funnier.
All right, put it in my DMs and then I'll see.
No,
If you get it right, I'll give you $2.
because then you're gonna learn to have your routing numbers for real.
What?
You
There's
does
still
not
the-
know until I take money out your account.
But I can. You know what? Okay, hold on. Before we do this, because this bit will last a long time, stream. Thank you guys for coming along. We do appreciate it once again.
I'm
For a very fun
Toledo.
bracket.
He's Chaotic Games.
What? No, we're not. Let's reverse those. But we had a lot of unexpected sets coming in today. Some upsets. There were some highs. There were some lows. Best of times, worst of times, so on and so forth. But thank you guys so much for coming along. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Be sure to pull up tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern for Guilty Gear Plus R. And if you guys are in the Boston area, again, Saturday we got a lot of crazy stuff going on. Uni 2 beta bracket with $250 in the pot. Ninja Storm Connections with $100 in the pot. We have Tekken 7, a pretty big game here in Boston. There's a lot of stuff happening here. So if you guys want to pull up, please do so. Because trust us, we're going to have some real cool stuff coming up here.
You're not gonna regret it.
Yeah. So with that being said, I don't know who we want to raid. We could raid Dovingly. We could raid Imp. Let me see how far
Raid
they are. in their
Dovingly, because they're
brackets.
playing the King of Fighters, and I like that game. Hooray!
We are going to raid Dovingly. Chaotic has indeed won.
I always win. I win. I
Yeah.
always win.
Dove is cool. Be sure to pop into his stream. Be nice. He runs a bunch of BlazBlue as well for beginners, as we already saw. Shadow Sero, the Izanami player, had already participated in the bracket in particular. So if you want to fight against some beginners and get your experience in, by all means, pop in for that. With that being said, take it easy, y'all.
Love each other, but love me more.
What?
What? Hooray!